Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Um yeah, we're gonna have some Donkey Kong Country 2 soundtracks playing in the background because I couldn't think of a good space soundtrack to have for the stream and kind of getting tired of listening to Homeworld, although Homeworld is a fantastic soundtrack. You can only listen to those songs like for so long before they slowly drive you insane, and that's with every soundtrack out there. And oh, hey Brock, what's up, man? Yeah, I totally forgot about talking about music. It's all good, dude. I spent most of the day today playing WoW Ascension, leveling up my character. I got her from like level 23 to 27, which doesn't sound like much, but I'm playing at 1 times the normal EXP. So it's like the way WoW was back in vanilla. So making that much progress in 1 day is honestly pretty good. I probably could have made it to 28 if I didn't run around so much, but I'm at that point in questing where I have to go to multiple areas in order to get a little bit of experience before the mobs get too hard. Anyways, like that character? She is a mermaid paladin, and if I ever have a D&D character, that is probably what I'm going to make. Some sort of like magical woman who is also a paladin. I think she is freaking amazing. Anyways, she is who is she by? She is by Nahaglio, Nhaglio, Nahaglio. Pretty cool. But anyways, yeah. She is a really cool picture, and I love her to death. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Let me go ahead and switch over to the main monitor. There we go. But we have another one of my favorite pictures. This weird cat lady who is like a Twitch YouTube streamer. So she does like stuff all over because she's like a gamer. Pretty cool. She's also playing Animal Crossing on her little tablet thing, or her Switch. Which is a nice tap, nice thingy. So to start this off, what I want to do is figure out why our Missile Corvettes are no longer working. So, in order to get our test going so we can do a little bit of troubleshooting, first thing I'm probably going to do is take the weapons off because we know the weapons are what are causing the problems. Then I'm going to switch it to a different weapon, see if it can work, and then I might copy the missile destroyer's weapons over to it to see if I can get it to work then, and then modify it back to the way it's supposed to be. I'm hoping that works. I mean, that's the whole thing that we're gonna hopefully find out. That's the whole point, I guess, of doing all this fun streaming. So I'm just going to replace all these guys with missile destroyers. This was for like a, or not missile destroyers, but missile corvettes. This was for a picture of yesterday's video that nobody has watched. Freaking ticks me off. I think I spent literally 6 hours recording the initial setup. I think we streamed it a couple weeks ago. 3 hours re-recording it so I can put audio into it. 5 hours editing it and an hour on the thumbnail. Even though the thumbnail is probably not the best, I'm not the best when it comes to laying things when I can't see them, so it took forever to get those right. Wait, that's not what we need. And I know every single note of all of these songs. I played Donkey Kong Country 2 way too much as a kid. Way too much. I still have every single thing memorized in that game. I'm kind of proud of it still. That was the first game I've ever 100% completed. Like, not just beat the boss, but actually complete the game to 100%. That game definitely holds a near and dear to my heart. Hi. I'm going to murderize you one day. Ooh, yeah, that's mission 2, the lava level. And I know every single Okay. Alright, that should all be set up for testing. Looks like it's good. Let's go ahead and save that. And we will go into single player. And nope, not single player. That's not what we need. We need P1, Missile Corvette, 2 guns. Let's set this to 0. So I take its guns out and see if that does anything. Nope. Yep, that's actually what I wanted. Alright, so I guess I'll grab the correct one. Copy all these over. Do-do-do-do. I'm sure there's probably just, well, I copied them all over, so maybe I just misspelled. Oh, there it is. There's the one I misspelled. Alright. Ooh, this is World 5. First one has the soundtrack. The first level you fight with the little ghost things that disappear on you. The third one, which is the gusty one, has it. And I believe the 5th one has it, where you have to be the spider and go all the way through the mission. Do. The mission loop and instantly crashed. Got into the game. Okay, so I'm guessing it didn't like not having any weapons whatsoever. So let's go to 2. And cannon frigates. Big gun. Let's copy all this. Hey, let's see if that does anything. Well, loaded. Oh, that's right. I need to turn audio back on because I turned speeches down for the recording I did yesterday.
Reporting. Standing by. Your call. Target acquired.
Well, they work with ions. That's pretty cool. Well, they kind of work with ions. They don't really know what to do with them.
Reporting for duty. Reporting. Friendlies targeted. Please confirm.
They're very confused.
It's your call. Target acquired.
It's cool.
Ready for orders. Reporting for duty.
I mean, they're not crashing anymore.
Awaiting assignment. Please confirm. Ready target. Target. Confirmed. Responding.
They're not responding as well as they should, though.
It's your call. Target acquired. Acknowledged.
Go, my beam Corvettes. This gives me some pretty cool ideas, though. Hang on. I want to mess around with this a little bit. It's fun. So the good news is Missile Corvettes work again. Bad news is they shoot ions. But let's set them up to... Actually, let's make that the opposite. Yeah, let's see what that does. It'll like bring them down to like 4 to 5 damage per one. I was hoping this would work. And I might save this as like a special ship in the future.
Standing by. It's your call. Target acquired. It's your call. Target acquired.
Need more of a rotational angle. Our angle is too sensitive. I like it. Mess around with this a little bit more. let's set their limit to 4,000. Fire time, bullet mass, maximum angle. Let's set this to like 25%. I have a possible... The reason why I'm messing around with this is I have a possible Homeworld Wars video idea I might use these ships with. Whoop! Ignore that. Just a little bit of a solo cup falling over to had absolutely nothing in it. I literally just finished it.
Standing by. It's your call. Target acquired. Reporting for duty. Target confirmed.
Cool. I mean, they still don't really work that well yet. Yeah, this would be so much deadlier.
Ready for orders.
Actually, let's have all you guys find a big ship.
It's your call. Target
Oh, you
acquired.
guys are so much better against a big ship. You don't really do too well against each other. But against the big ship, yeah.
Reporting.
You do a decent amount of damage. Wow. That's cool. I like this. I actually really like this. This is pretty cool. See, this is the real Pulsar Corvettes. Higara just stole the technology from the pirates. They never really made that technology. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. This is cool. Okay, now back to what we actually were doing, trying to get those things to work properly. Do. Alright, let me throw this into mod changes, elite versions. One. Call that one the Super Destroyer. This one would be Ion Corvette. There we go. And now let us modify this to get it working the way I actually wanted it to get working. Let's go to the Missile Destroyers stuff, and then we'll copy and paste that over. Let's see if I can get working with the Missile Destroyer weapons. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now it should shoot one at a time if this is working properly. see if these bad boys work.
Standing by. It's your call. Target acquired.
What? Why are you still... Okay. They're still shooting ions. They're not supposed to be shooting ions anymore. Did do the oops. I forgot to save the file. No, I saved it. Are you saving to? You're saving to the right one. Hmm. It said it's saved. Save. Missile launcher. There we go. Okay. Let's see if these things launch missiles again. Alrighty.
Standing by.
Okay, so it is something to do with the missile launcher mechanism. The game crashed again. Oh god, where is it? There you are. Alright, so I'm gonna make one of these missile destroyers. Let's see, Missile Corvette. Multiplayer? Nope, that's not what I need. I need one. I don't think that would make a difference. Wait a minute, where's it located? Oh, 1 second's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's what the missile destroyer said too. Okay. What am I looking for? Mods. Homeworld. Extracted. I mean, the good news is I could switch it out for ions. So ships work fine with ion beams instead of missiles. Gun, missile launcher. Gun, missile launcher. DS, missile launcher. Wait a minute. I thought. Oh, maybe this is it. Although that shouldn't matter because that's not in the... Wait a minute. See the problem. Syntax error. Yeah, there's nothing ending that bracket, so I didn't know what to do. See if that fixes it. So if that's true, that's probably my bad for copying something over and then not checking the syntax. That would be my bad.
Standing by.
Oh, still crashes. Okay. Okay. Just double check. Let's see. Nope, that's Missile. Missile Corvette. Okay. 60 desired range. Hey, what's up, Jackson? How you doing today? I am trying to figure out why the Missile Corvettes keep causing the game to crash. And it's something to do with their weapon system. If I can't get this to work, I'm going to switch these out for ions, because I was messing around and got them to work fine with using ion beams. But I'm going to try a couple more things and see if I can get it to work right. So I just now set it to where their weapon systems will no longer track multiple targets, just to see if that does anything. Do 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 do. Alright.
Standing by.
Missile Corvettes? Nope, still crashes. Okay. I'm gonna switch them over to ions. Missile Corvettes are getting a huge upgrade. They're no longer shooting missiles. They are now going to be shooting ions. So let's go to... did I threw it in here? No, I didn't. I threw it in mod changes. Still, I don't know why they're crashing, but missile destroyers don't crash. I seriously cannot figure it out. Where's the missile destroyer? You're iron ray frigate. I don't need you. Yeah, too many things open! I'm gonna double check one last time just to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. So, weapons. Number of weapons 4, number of weapons 2, that's true. Passive retaliation zone, that is something that this one does not have. So I could copy and paste that over, just to make it the same. Gun 0. Maybe it's the bullet speed. It fires once every 4 seconds, where missile destroyers fire once every 1 second. Trigger happy is 60, and ends the syntax. Start new syntax, gun 1. Is it supposed to be in the syntax? No, it's not. Okay, so that's fine. Missile launcher, missile launcher. My SSILE. Okay, no spelling mistakes. GS missile. 15 low, 35 high. 50 low, 60 high. Maximum number of missiles. Oh. Not the same. Wouldn't think it would matter. Okay, fire time 4, fire time 1, trigger happy 60, and bracket. And then that's everything for weapon system. Yeah, I do agree. The Homeworld 1 cruiser to me looks more like a cruiser, where the battle cruisers are more like, to me it feels like they're large enough to be a carrier, which is why they have that little hangar in to dock fighters. I don't feel like they're more of a, they feel like more of a long-range support ship than a front battleship like the heavy cruisers are. Okay, let's try this. See if this works. If this doesn't work, the Missile Corvettes are going to get a ion upgrade. I'm going to have to do some quick balancing to make sure they're not super powered. I forget where my stuff is. I have way too many things open. I need to move things onto other monitors. This is why I have more than one. That is the elite version that I will be copying over. There we are. Boop. Okay. See if this works. See if this does the job. That's true, that's true. Like, the Vagrant Ballard Cruiser, because of its Trinity cannon, feels like more of a siege ship than a battle cruiser. At least in my opinion. It's a cool cruiser, I really like it, but I don't know if it would be a battle cruiser because of those giant like weapons on it. Because to me, a battle cruiser is more of a highly defensive cruiser with tons of weapons all over its place. It shouldn't be able to die quickly from a weapon like that. Alright. You guys work. No, you crash. Alright, you're getting ion upgrade. Tired of messing with you. So where is that elite ship? And you somewhere. It's over here on the other monitor. Boop. Copy and replace. Alright. Now I do still need to make adjustments to that thing. Like for instance, I want this to be opposite. Actually, I think I want this to last a little longer. 0.4 second. I think that's supposed to be opposite. This is supposed to be 1 second. This is supposed to be 0.4. Go. Honestly, I could make this the same as... Yeah, let's make this the same as the Iron Array Frigate, because it's technically part of the same family. Yeah, let's mess with this first before we actually mess with anything. I want to make sure it works right before I actually start really adjusting things. The Vagrant Destroyer is pretty good? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Shoots missiles, has kinetic cannons to protect itself. YouTube did not like that. I think I was switching songs while the game was loading and it freaked out a little bit. Alright.
Standing by.
Now you guys should work. You don't have missiles anymore.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Shoot your ions. What? Supposed to shoot your ions.
Target
There you go. Hee
Reporting. It's your call. Target acquired.
hee. Trantegrators with ions. I like this. The only problem is it makes them really useless against ships, other ships. I might have to increase their maneuverability since they're no longer relying on missiles. Hee. Because these guys are having a hard time hitting the Corvette class. So I may have to give them more maneuverability. They're trying! I also might have to give them a little bit more angles with their ions.
Ready for orders. Awaiting assignment.
They're not too bad. I need to figure out what their DPS is. But first I need to get them work right before I can start judging that. Let's give them a 45-degree angle on their ions. Let us also give them a lot more strength. Let's see what it does if we give them more rotation on their ions. I'm gonna try and give them enough damage to where they're effective against frigates and corvettes. That's my goal. Because that was the role of the Missile Corvette. They were very effective against corvettes, and in large groups they could take down frigates no problem. Why do you keep looping the same soundtrack? I think it's like doing it for like every mission. Oh crap, I went to the wrong one. No! Let me go! Ignore that giant fleet. I gotta see why the YouTube thing is leaking or looping. Stop looping! Jeez. Yeah, it's doing all of the jingles for the for all the stages of Donkey Kong Country. Crap. What do we do? Let's do this one.
It's me, Mario.
Super Mario 64, because why not? Actually, wait, never mind. That's Nintendo. That's gonna get copyrighted. Okay, dang it! There's nothing else I can think of that I really want to put on. Let's do Skyrim. Why not? There we go. No! Steam is supposed to be silent! No! I can fix this. I have the technology. I don't really have to go offline. Oh god. Oh my god, I actually do not know how to do this. I forget how to turn the notifications off on Steam. There it is. That's when a screenshot is taken. That's not what I want. Interface? Should be like something like messages. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, not that big of a deal. Let's do some testing.
Standing by.
Alright.
Your call. Target acquired.
You guys better at fighting Corvettes now? You're fine at far distances, but you don't like it when you're up close. I'm gonna be really focused on it. It's not a maneuverability issue. I think it's just the way they move around. Sometimes they're lined up and sometimes they're not.
Ready for orders. Target. Confirmed.
Alright. Multi-beam missile corvettes. Well, I couldn't get the missile system to work right on the missile corvette, so I'm converting them into ion corvettes. And now I'm just trying to get the ions to actually work properly. And then I'll adjust its damage to be where it's supposed to be. Minimum angle. I mean, I need to look at the other ships. Like, we need to look at destroyers and whatnot. Let's see, what are they set to? Angle tracking, deceleration tracking. Fire time. Maybe this is what we need. Oh, yeah, this is the ion cannons. Okay. Maybe not. No, never mind. That's the physical turret that rotates. Okay. That is probably not what we need. Okay. Let's add that in. It'll give it a wider angle. Do 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 do.
Standing by. It's your call. Target acquired.
It's not bad. Still definitely not actually attacking for some reason.
Reporting. It's your call. Target acquired.
Like, they attack a little bit. They don't attack as much as I want them to. If we tell them to like attack a super capital, they have no problems whatsoever using all of their weapons against it. Weird. I like to think that wherever they get the iron array technology, that they realize that, hey, maybe we should put this on our strike craft. Yeah, it works both ions perfectly fine. If they fight super capitals. If they fight corvettes,
Reporting for duty.
they struggle. I don't quite know why. I mean, maybe that's just the nature of the way ions work in Homeworld. Maybe they're supposed to have hard times hitting strike craft because that's not what they're designed to hit. Alright, well,
Ready for orders.
let's try something real quick.
Reporting. Ready for orders. Coordinates confirmed.
Get everyone out of the room.
Awaiting assignment.
You move over here.
Target confirmed. Responding.
Oh my. Actually targeted the missiles. Interesting.
Acknowledged.
It's a lot of beams. That's doing a lot of damage. Well, that's definitely gonna have to be weakened.
Receiving.
But yeah, against super capitals, no problems.
Reporting for duty.
Maybe that could be a weakness of theirs. They just have a really hard time fighting corvettes. Although that's supposed to be what they're supposed to be.
Destroyer lost.
Holding pattern locked.
I have no idea. We're gonna figure that part out. I need to transfer it over to the ion cannon frigate so that I can get its data. Because I don't think the building from the Tyrannic Raider carrier works for me for some reason. I thought it was working, but I think it only works in the campaign. It doesn't work in skirmish. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and find my Homeworld Hardcore mod. Nope, that's not what I needed. I need mod changes. Homeworld Hardcore. I am gonna put the Kushan Ion Cannon Frigate. Put it in here. And then we are gonna grab so many things opened. You I don't need anymore. You were a reference. You also don't need anymore. You also don't need anymore. God dang it. Why do I always do this? You I need. Need to grab this. And switch the ion cannon frigate's beam to the iron array frigates. Or not the iron array, but the ion corvette. And then that will tell us how much damage one of the beams do, and then just have to multiply it by 2. Keep in mind, I think it's only supposed to do like 40 DPS, 40, 45. A little bit more than a heavy corvette. Research. God dang it. This is a map where we don't have a mothership! Of course I picked that one. We are the wrong team, and research is on. Boop. Honestly, not that bad. 28. It needs to be nerfed a little bit. That's 56. I want that to be closer to 45. So it's more powerful than a heavy corvette. It's actually better than I was expecting. So that means... Yep, let's reduce it down to 3 to 4. Launch it again. Oh, that's fine. Now let's see where it's at. $28. That is, wait a minute. That's the same. Oh my god! I gotta learn to start just relaunching the file because it does not. Oh, that's why. Because I adjusted the wrong file. Oh. I adjusted the Missile Corvette, not the Ion Frigate, which we are using to calculate its DPS. Trying to drop it down to 45. Now, to make it more effective against the Corvette class ships, I could try increasing its maneuverability so it lines up quicker. 22, 44, close enough. That's where it's going to stay. Oh yeah, that would be a really cool situation. Yeah, I always wonder that too. Like, what would happen if they didn't actually complete that timeline? Like, what if the Sumta failed and the Beast decided to go after Higara for its biological matter? Alright, so now we need to go here. 3, 4. Now... I want to increase your maneuverability. So I believe in order to do that, we increase this. I don't think we need to increase any of this. We'll see what that does. And I apologize, Riley. I didn't even register that you entered chat. For some reason, I thought this entire time I was just only talking to Jackson. Welcome to the stream, man. Let's see if this works better.
Standing by.
Oh, background image is changing.
It's your call. Order wired. Your call.
Oh, they seem to be responding better. Ah, yeah, that definitely helped. They seem to be responding a lot better to each other. Like, they're still not shooting all the time, but they are shooting a lot more frequently. So I'm gonna double that up to 100 and see what happens. I'm not sure what you're asking, Riley. Or maybe you're responding to a question that I already forgot that I asked. That's probably the more appropriate answer. Alright, so let's double their inertia. And let's see what happens. See if they have a little bit better time tracking Corvettes. Because they're supposed to be very good against Corvettes, like super deadly. Like that's the whole reason why Tyrannic Raiders have the Missile Corvettes, which are now Ion Corvettes. And they're supposed to be pretty deadly against frigates. But they shouldn't do enough damage to really be a threat against large capital ships, unless they're in a large group like we saw earlier. Oh, okay. I did not know there was a Homeworld board game coming out. Interesting. I have no idea about it. I've always wanted like a D&D game in Homeworld. I think that would be really cool.
It's your call. Ready for acquired. It's your call. Target acquired.
They're trying to target each other. Now, I'm trying to balance this to where they can fight Corvettes pretty effectively, but won't be able to fight like fighters. They should not be able to target fighters, or if they do, it should be very difficult for them. Oh, interesting. Holy crap. Yeah, that's amazing, Riley. If we speed this up a little bit. I mean, they are fighting each other. This will be one long battle. If one catches one off guard, though, a pretty good job chasing him.
Reporting. Friendly's target orders confirmed. Standing by. Target confirmed. Target confirmed. Standing by.
Guys, go and attack. Thank you.
Your call. Target acquired. Understood.
Now, missile destroyers shouldn't be able to actually kill these guys, but let's see.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, there we go. The missile destroyer is winning. I don't know what it's doing now.
Awaiting assignment.
Missile destroyer, attack, don't move.
Target confirmed.
There you go.
Reporting.
Good night! That's right at time again. Mom and Dad are going to bed.
Responding.
Where? Yeah, he sure is.
Awaiting orders.
He's like, these are too weird. I don't know if I can handle these.
Acknowledged.
Yeah,
Standing by.
more testing is required in order for these to work right, but these ships are now operating the way they're supposed to be. AKA, the game is no longer crashing.
Ready for order.
Hooray for workarounds!
Reporting. Standing by. It's your call. Target acquired.
There you go, focus fire.
Target confirmed.
Launch all of the missiles! Oh, I can't do that because it's friendly. Dang it!
Awaiting assignment.
And I forget how much armor these things have. Even against a missile destroyer. Go, missile destroyer!
Ready for orders. It's your call. Target acquired.
I have found one glitch that apparently if we kill one of the Tyrannic Raider carriers, you like lose control of the ship for some reason. Like it forgets what it's doing. Weird.
Target confirmed.
There you go. You don't have to face it to launch your missiles, buddy. It's like that.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Boom, boom, boom.
Target confirmed.
Boop, 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 boop. And it's dead.
Acknowledged.
You guys are still killing each other.
Receiving.
We're slowly making progress. Yeah, same. Same. It's cool watching them just like spin in circles and just like shoot the ions at each other. I might give them a little bit more angle with their ions since they are a Corvette class. Just assume this is a giant gimbal. Might increase it to like maybe 60 or 75, probably 75. It'll give them a little bit more concentration on this. But with those things done, that means now we can start officially testing Mission 5, which is what I've been wanting to do all night. But let me go ahead and give Pride a message. I don't know if he's in chat, so I'll send him a private message because he's been wanting to work more on the campaigns, and he hasn't really been able to do it because the Missile Corvettes keep crashing the game. So that's why I'm calling them the Ion Corvettes. Very creative around here. Now let me go ahead and grab this. Boop, boop. Alright, that has been sent. Okay, to Mission 5 we go. I'll do a little bit more balancing of that, since now that we have Missile Corvettes. Oh, that's a good idea. I should replace them with plasma bombs. Dang it! But that would have made them hard to track Corvettes. Also, I forgot to make the adjustment I said I was going to do before we start this. Accuracy, Pride. That's why you need to be in my chat. Oh yeah, I also need to I need to switch the ions back the way they're supposed to be. Them anymore. Odds. Homeworld Wars or Homeworld Hardcore. I don't know why I put HHW. Should be HHM. Homeworld Hardcore Mode. Homeworld Hardcore Mod. Oh well. Go over, replace the current ion. There we go. Ions are now back to normal. Now I can go to the Missile Corvette. Oh, they're still set to 4 to 5. Cool. I never actually... Also, they're... Am I bad at modding? Am I just not good at this? Okay, we're gonna do one more test. Because apparently, I don't know how this stuff works. I think I was modifying the ion cannon for I get this entire time. We're doing mission 5 because that's the one I'm actually working on. I'll show it to you here in a moment. I've actually completely redone the mission. So it's an actual asteroid field that we have to fight in. And the AI have a lot more ships that they can use. I've been slowly going through all of the missions and making them to where they match my mod a lot better. And that's just where am at the moment. Let me do a quick test with the ion cannons on the missile ships real quick.
Standing by.
See if they work a little bit better with the better angles.
Your call. Target acquired. Your call. Target acquired.
Oh yeah, they work a lot better. Yeah, they work a lot better with the better angles. Speed it up a little bit. I mean, fine, a lot better. They do not like to go in front of each other. Did I adjust the inertias on this one? Yeah, we're pretty much just tweaking the mod. Make sure I adjust your inertia. No. What was I adjusting? I have a feeling I've been adjusting the ion cannons this entire time. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. Alright. Let me make sure there's nothing up that I don't need. I don't need you. I don't need you. You were actually the same as our folder. What the frig? Okay. Files. You I'm currently working on. You, I think you are a different one. Than the one I was working on. I should have checked to see where that one was from. What are you? You're the one I am currently working on. Okay. And you are the mission spears, which I actually do not need anymore, that I use to switch the ships to Missile Corvettes so we can mess around with those. God dang it. At least it makes me feel better. The missile destroyers are still really powerful. Just when it comes to Corvette class. Because they do 220 DPS. It's quite a bit, but compared to super capitals, it's pretty low.
Reporting for duty. Reporting. It's your call. Target acquired. Your call. Target acquired.
Alright. Yep, I think I like that. Like, it's not beaming all of the time, but it looks like they're actually dogfighting. Like, they're like, near, I'll shoot you with my beams, near. Yeah, I think I like that. It's pretty cool. It still has the same feeling as the Missile Corvettes. It's just now they shoot beams at each other instead of missiles. Yep, I think that's where it's gonna stay. Okay, and now let's go to mission 4 or mission 5. Now I have to jump to mission 5 from mission 4 because this sets the map to all of the stuff I have adjusted. Anytime you do any modding in the campaign, you always have to make sure you save in the previous mission that you're working on, so whatever adjustments you make will actually apply when you get there. Because if you just load a save, like if you add a bunch more asteroids and just load a save into that mission, they're not going to appear. You have to go into the mission again for that to appear. The only things that actually will adjust are like ship stats. But like, let's say you increase the amount of health of a ship from like 10,000 to 100,000. If you just load the save, they'll start with 10% health.
All ships auto-launching.
So again, to fix that, you have to go from the previous save
Hyperspace
and go to the new one.
Current position and pre-jump coordinates are in perfect alignment.
We are on target. Yeah, baby.
We detect large resource deposits, but no vessels. It is possible
Here's
that
the,
the Titan could
here's
be
the asteroid
hiding in
field
the
I
denser
made.
portions of the belt. It may cause interference with our sensors.
Pretty happy with this.
Send probes to investigate. All fleet assets should be
set
kept on alert.
So there's no dust clouds or anything like that. Everything are asteroids. All of these little ones are like pebbles, and as you get closer to the center, they get larger. And as you drift off to the edge, they turn back into pebbles. So you can effectively harvest in front and harvest in back before you fight the middle. Okay. Without further ado, let's harvest a little bit of the map. I believe I've found out that we can harvest about 5,000 RUs before we get into whatever is going on over there. You go over here. Oh, also the map is a lot bigger. Like at the edge is 250 kilometers. I pushed back the invasion force by about 30 kilometers, so the map is definitely bigger. But I think it looks pretty cool. Like the field that we're in. Okay, so you move there. You guys harvest. Fast forward the game so we can get some harvesting done. And I'm trying to design the AI for an actual fleet.
Reports it is now equipped for plasma bomb technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
Because I'm sure you guys are aware that when you play Homeworld, once you get to a certain point, fighters and corvettes are irrelevant, and it's all about how many frigates and capital ships you have. I'm trying my best to make it to where fighters and corvettes are still relevant and will help out the fleet even in later missions. Let's get that plasma bomb launcher.
Commencing plasma bomb launcher research.
Get the harvesters to do their dance so they can make some money from harvesting little pebbles. Yeah, I don't remember the exact point either, but it's from my testing, I believe it's like somewhere around here. Like you can't get any closer in there. On the back side, it's like right here, because it's a box that you have to walk into for it to trigger. The back side's like right here, I think. Doing all of the harvesting.
Plasma bomb launcher research complete. Attack bomber available for construction.
Hey, we can now build attack bombers, which in my mod do have quite a bit of firepower. Now the way attack bombers work in my mod is they do a lot of burst damage, so they shoot and they have a 20-second cooldown before they can shoot again. But each plasma bomb does like 500 to 550 damage. So if there's a big squadron of that, it can easily two-shot a frigate class ship, no problem. But because of that, they're slow and they have low health. So yeah, they can have problems if you don't keep them protected. But they can do a massive amount to a super capital, especially if you hit them in their weak spots, like in the back or something. Do. Docking.
Transfer confirmed.
Cool. Have 11,000 resources. Not bad, not bad. Now in the previous mission, I added a lot more asteroids, so that's why we have so many resources right now. Just in case anyone's curious. I made the asteroid field a little bit denser.
Reporting for duty. Destination confirmed.
Alright, so I think right here is the borderline. We don't want to get any closer than that. I don't notice us. Oops.
orders.
Yep, you head back.
Coordinates confirmed. Reporting.
You head back as well.
Understood.
Alright, got half of this area harvested.
Ready for orders.
Boop. Now we gotta go all the way over, get in the back, and harvest a little bit closer. Yeah, you're pretty right there, Jackson. But usually at that point, you have like missile destroyers and like multi-gun corvettes that can take care of those strike craft really quickly. But luckily in my mod, super capitals are very expensive, so you won't be able to build like 6 missile destroyers unless you harvest a large harvest multiple maps, because they cost like 5,500 resources. And I did that for a couple of reasons. One, to put them in their own category, because I always thought like destroyers, missile destroyers, and the carrier were like too close to frigate class ships when it comes to construction costs. So I made them like 3 or 4 times more expensive. And also to make it to where you don't spam super capitals, because I always thought that was a really dumb thing that people do in Homeworld. You should, you know, have a fleet that can sustain itself, and not have like 3 destroyers and 3 missile destroyers, and that's, you know, all your fleet needs. Come on, resource controller. You're a little bit on the slow side.
Awaiting assignment.
Let's move here.
Underway.
So yeah, once these guys dock, we should have about 1250. Or 12,500, I should say. So once we harvest back of this should bring us up to 15,000. I'm also so happy I got the Splendor mod working fine with my mod, because the speed up function is part of the Splendor mod. No longer will I have to wait 3 hours to actually harvest the map. I can just speed it up and be done in 10 minutes.
Awaiting assignment.
Fantastic feature.
Destination confirmed. Responding. New heading set.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too, but I think the whole point of it is the refuel station. So normally you're supposed to have like a small escort of fighters and corvettes protecting it, and then the resource controller will be there to refuel them whenever they need more ammo and stuff, which I always thought was really cool. Which in my mod, since, you know, resource controller is a frigate class ship in this game, it has a lot more health. Like, I think, let's see, what did I give the controller? 78,000 health, which is about, that's an upper frigate class. Harvesters have been nerfed to 45,000 compared to other frigates, I should say. They have the second lowest amount of health for a frigate class ship, next to the multi-beam frigates, because they're just a cargo ship with a giant engine. So they're not gonna have a whole lot of armor.
Responding. Resources downrange.
That's true. That's true.
Transfer confirmed. Cells full. We're coming back.
All right.
Signing off. Thank you.
More harvesting to do. I think before we attack, I need to go and oh yeah, my parents went to bed. Okay, I had to get something to drink. That's actually up here, because I am too kind of a person and won't go downstairs to interrupt mom and dad sleeping. I am weird like that.
Acknowledged.
Bring you up here.
Course set.
I believe we can get to about right here. I think that's, yeah, that's as close as we can get. Getting closer than that, you'll trigger the mission.
Cells at capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. See you next time.
Yeah, I never really cared too much for the remastered versions of these missions. I think part of it was just because, you know, it was Homeworld 2, not Homeworld 1. So I didn't care for like how the harvesters, you know, do their harvesting. Because I don't know, it's fun watching them go in circles. I actually really love this this animation they do. Which, looking in the coding, I found out all they do is they figure out how far away they are from the asteroid, and they just run their maneuvering engines. That's all they do. They just make a circle, like, constantly around the thing they're harvesting, which I absolutely love. So the fact that the remastered ones just park on top of it and use their PDA, just, I don't know. Didn't feel like Homeworld to me. Okay.
Ready for orders. That'll do it. Underway.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Resources downrange.
Harvest that final pebble.
Get you on the inward monitor. Acknowledged.
Alright, you boys start heading in that direction. You get back here.
Destination confirmed.
Don't need you triggering the mission on accident.
Coordinates confirmed.
Alright. And yeah, and once that guy docks, we'll be up to 15k.
Reporting for duty. Destination locked in.
I'm really excited to start modding the next mission. There's so many asteroids I want to add in. I also want to make it 3 waves instead of 2 waves. I always just felt like the threat of that mission is really good at the very beginning, but then once you get the destroyer out, the threat just goes away. So I'm going to add a lot more asteroids. I'm going to try and increase the health of the asteroids, although I haven't quite figured out how to do that. I know they're based off of the large asteroids, but I have to do a little bit more research on that. I have increased the amount of damage that they do to the mothership. So in my mod, motherships have a lot more health to put them in their own category, just like the super capitals. So super capitals have anywhere between 200,000 to 400,000 health. The mothership has 1.2 million health. So she can last a really long time in combat. But in Mission 6, to make up for it, I set the asteroids to do 100,000 damage if they collide into the mothership. So that may need to be adjusted a little bit. I might reduce it to like 90,000. I still want it to be enough to one-shot a frigate, because, you know, a giant asteroid larger than a frigate collides with it, it should destroy it. Just my opinion. And I think 90k, 90 or 100k of one of those asteroids hitting the mothership just makes a lot of sense to me. So yeah. But don't move any faster. They actually move slower. I modded it to where they actually move slower. I think they move like I think by default they moved at 100 meters per second. I think I reduced it to 35, but that was before I knew you could add more asteroids in, so that's probably going to be adjusted. That's the whole point of testing. Because in the hardcore series, I adjusted it to make it a little bit harder for the episode.
Awaiting order.
Actually, I figured out how to adjust it after we got through that episode because it was a cakewalk. I was like, there's got to be a way to make this mission harder.
On our way. Receive it. Underway.
Alright, you guys go ahead and dock.
Docking with resource controller initiated.
Yep.
That's everything. Seal ports. Responding.
14,943. Close enough.
On our way.
Okay. Now I gotta remember how many ships I was using to test this map. I think I remember. Fighters, I believe it was 2 squadrons of interceptors,
Standing by.
which I had at 18 because I wanted them to be in X formation. There was 2 squadrons of interceptors, 2 squadrons of scouts, 1 squadron of attack bombers, 3 squadrons of light corvettes, because each squadron I make of 4. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm using the support frigates to refuel them, and support frigates can hold 4 corvettes. So 4 corvettes is a squadron. And I believe it was 8 heavy corvettes I had, and then 3 assaults and 3 assaults and 4 ions? I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Actually, I think I have it written down somewhere on my computer when I was testing. Let's see. Get those
Production
going.
underway.
And then
Awaiting assignment.
I need 10 scouts. Nope, 9 scouts. I know how to count.
Construction commencing.
Interceptors. We need 2 interceptors.
Production underway.
Okay, now it's all the fighters. And then light corvettes, I needed 12. We have 5. So that's 7.
Construction commencing.
And then the heavy corvettes,
Interceptor complete.
I believe it was 8 I needed, so we need 3 heavy corvettes.
Production underway.
And then for frigates, there was 5 support frigates I needed. We have 2, so that would be 3 more.
Construction commencing.
And I believe it was
Scout
1 more
complete.
assault. And then 2 ion? 3? No, don't have room for 2. Might have been 3 more assault and 1 more ion. That'd be 5 assaults and 3 ion. Screw it. Let's do it.
Production underway.
All right.
Attack bomber complete.
The Nagarok. I'm honestly looking forward to whenever I get done with this mod to start working on Cataclysm. Because there's a couple things I definitely would like to change in the Nagarok that I think would be really cool. One, it's going to have a massive health buff, make it harder to kill. But there's a couple things I'd like to play around with it. But that's way down the line. Gotta get done with this mod first before I work on another mod.
Support frigate complete.
Alright, let's get the whole
Heavy
fleet
corvette
ready.
Complete. Light corvette complete. Assault frigate complete.
By the way, you like how expensive everything is? Attack bombers are 170, heavy corvettes are 535, collectors are 1,000, frigates are over 1,000.
Iron frigate complete.
They also take a
Support
lot longer to
frigate
build.
complete.
Again, thank goodness for the speed up function. I think we're waiting on 2 assaults and 1 support.
Assault frigate complete.
Just while we're waiting, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me something to drink.
Support frigate complete.
I'm back.
Assault frigate complete.
While you were gone, inflation happened. That's what happened. We found out that RUs just weren't as valuable as they were when we were on Karak, so we increased the prices. Alrighty. Now, I believe the way I did this, which again, I am not the best when it comes to managing stuff, especially this large of a fleet. So hopefully you guys are better at managing than I am.
Establishing X formation.
So what I'm going to do, put these guys in X,
Confirmed.
make them group 1.
Group 1
Ready
reassigned.
for orders.
Same thing with these.
Reporting for duty.
X,
Responding.
X.
Assuming X formation.
Guys are
Awaiting
now group
assignment.
2.
Group 2 reinforced.
Receiving.
X,
X locked in.
Group 3
Three.
designated.
Awaiting
you guys are
orders.
going to be wall, wall,
Acknowledge wall locked
wall,
in.
group 4,
Group 4 designated.
Reporting.
and then wall,
Wall
wall,
formation confirmed.
Group
5,
5
Ready for
designated.
orders.
and
Awaiting assignment.
I might do U3, wall,
Wall formation confirmed.
so there's 5 of them,
Reporting.
and U3, wall.
Ready for order. Establishing wall formation.
You will be 5? No, 6.
Group 6 designated.
Standing by.
And ions, I'm just going to put you in group wall
Establishing wall formation.
7.
Group 7 designated.
Ready for orders.
You guys, group 8.
Group 8 designated.
Your job is to keep all of these alive.
Support command received.
You guys, I want you to guard these.
Acknowledged. Ready for escort.
You guys guard these.
Handshake confirmed. Reporting for duty. Awaiting assignment. Acknowledged. Flight control engaged. Thanks for receiving it.
We're only doing this so they all follow each other.
Acknowledged. Ready for escort. Responding.
Right? Okay.
Responding.
Wall formation, right?
Destination
Bar.
confirmed.
Okay.
Reporting.
Everyone, get together.
Set.
Everyone is in an escort formation.
Coordinates confirmed.
Get over here. Go. So, while we're on our way to fight these guys, I'll let you guys know a little bit of some adjustments I made. I did, when I originally tested this my last stream, I did have 3 destroyers there instead of 2. Found out it was a little bit too much, so there's only 2 now. There are a couple iron array frigates out there because in my head, I would assume that this group of Titan that went to destroy Karak realized that we're probably going to come after them, so they contacted the Tyrannic Raiders, which according to the Bentuzi are servants of the Titan, to come and help them out. So the Tyrannic Raiders have brought some iron array frigates, some standard corvettes, and missile corvettes, which are now ion corvettes, to help them out, as well as a handful of fighters. So there's a little bit more fighters and whatnot involved in this chaos. And most of the Tyrannic Raider corvettes we're not really going to see until they launch the Defenders, because they're with that group. And apparently they use it to defend their ships, which is pretty cool. Something cool I figured out. I love doing the whole like guard things with the ships, because it just makes it look like it's just one big fleet. does such a good job, even though these guys are falling behind because ions aren't as fast as assaults. And also, the enemy has 4 harvesters now instead of 1 or 2. So they will be harvesting the map, and they will be harvesting it quickly, because I have them set to harvest where their carrier is. So if you want all the RUs on the map, you want to kill those harvesters ASAP. Or do what I do and harvest half the map before you actually do the battle. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how the Titan and Tyrannic Raiders decided to, or the Tyrannic Raiders became like servants of them. It's really interesting. I have a feeling it's something with fear-mongering, but I don't know exactly what it would be. I mean, I still remember reading stories in the strategy book where the Titan literally took control of planets just by hyperspacing a heavy cruiser in because no one had the firepower to fight that thing. So just the very presence of the heavy cruiser was enough to have independent planets surrender to the Titan. I love that story so much. Alright, once we get here, we'll let the ion cannon frigates catch up. We'll start out with the assault frigates because the assault, they have a lot of armor, so they can survive longer in combat than the ion cannons. And hopefully, hopefully if I can do this right, I'm gonna tell like individual assault frigates to attack the groups, and then use the other ships to hopefully destroy them from the sides and bottom and whatnot, take advantage of their weakness. Because on this map, all of the capitals are like half damaged, so it shouldn't be that hard to kill them. At least kill enough of them before the defense fleet comes. Okay, Riley. See you soon. Take out the fleet. Hopefully we can do this properly.
Ready for orders. Group 5, 6 copies.
Alright, Group 6. Let's move in.
Destination confirmed. Group 7 copies.
7 follow behind.
New heading set.
Let's see what
Group
happens.
6 reporting.
Hopefully we can also get through this with a majority of our ships alive.
Ship profiles and marking.
Go.
Reporting. Group 6 receiving. Group 7 receiving. Group 1 copies. Destination locked in. Group 3 copies. Group 2 copies. Standing by. Awaiting assignment. Reporting for duty. Awaiting assignment. Locked on target.
Here we go.
Group 1 are required. Group 2. Coordinates confirmed. Group 4 to combat. On our way. Locked on target. Group 4 under fire. Requesting orders. Receiving.
Woohoo, nice shot attack bombers.
Coordinates any contact. Waiting assignment.
Alright, here we go.
4 to combat station.
4.
4 reporting up course.
Oh god, that hurts.
Reporting for duty.
You guys get their attention.
Target confirmed. Receiving.
There we go.
Acknowledged. Target acquired. Group 4. Group 5.
Oh god,
Target confirmed.
here comes a lot of firepower.
Acknowledged. Receiving. Group 5 under attack. Group 3.
Attack bombers, focus on him. Ions, good job, good job.
Reporting.
Come to destroyers. I'm scared.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
At least they're distracted by the StarCraft.
Responding.
It's good.
Understood.
Oh god.
Reporting Group 4. Initiating assignment. Group 5 reporting enemy.
Ow, jeez.
Group 8, we counterattacking. Hold and engage. Group 8, we got contact. Support command.
Nice.
received. Target destroyed. Holding ready for locked in.
Alright, Ions, focus on him.
Enemy capital ships appear to have lighter armor on the top, bottom, and rear sides.
Yes, they
Our
do.
capital ships should be issued move orders while attacking to take advantage of this weakness.
You got it, boss. I will move them.
New heading set.
Actually, no, you.
Group 5 under attack.
Keep that. You guys go on the side.
Fuel load to combat stations.
You guys dock.
Acknowledged. Docking with support frigate initiated.
Do.
Course
You're doing your thing.
Group 8 under priority.
Actually, no, you.
Sensors indicate the
Kill that.
enemy is harvesting resources. Destroy the collector to impair ship production.
Frigate lost.
And that's the frigate.
On fuel. Group 6 under fire. Station requesting orders.
Refuel, refuel.
Acknowledged. Group 8 under fire. Requesting orders. Group 5 reporting. Group 4 acknowledged. Locked on target. Target acquired.
Oh, nice.
Under attack. Entering holding pattern. Group 6 under attack. Confirmed.
Actually, they're distracted. The other things are actually killing you. There you go. There you go.
Fuel. Reporting. Hold and engage. Group 7. This is Group 2. We're low on fuel. On our way.
Where are my attack bombers?
Support engaging. This is Group 2. Put on the red. Fuel low.
There you go. There you go.
7. To combat station 1 reporting. Underway. Locked on target. Reporting enemy contact.
So much chaos.
Coming in.
So much killing.
Target 4 under attack. Group 5 reporting clear on received. Standing by. Locked on target.
Boom. Nice.
Destination confirmed. Watch your 6.
Come on, we gotta kill the destroyers.
Responding.
You guys, please,
7. Supporting enemy contact.
like, I don't know, repair people?
Waiting assignment. This is
That would be fantastic.
low on fuel. Group 2. We are out of fuel. Order on the way. Hang in there. Fuel.
Oh no. That's a bad sign.
Docking with support. Range initiated. Receiving.
Everyone, get your support.
This is ready for orders.
Oh no.
Destination locked in. On our way.
Oh.
We are out. Repeat. Out.
They should be getting out low of fuel soon, too.
Orders. She's in. This is Group 4. Require low on fuel. Group 6
boy.
to combat station. Reporting for duty. Group 4 to combat station.
Fine.
Group 5 reading contact. 5 retracted. Reporting. Group 8 to combat station. Standing by. Group 4. We're low on fuel. This is Group 8. This is order.
So much chaos.
Acknowledged. Target confirmed. This is Group 10. Group 7 ready to go low.
Ow.
Reporting for duty. Group 6 under attack.
Oh boy.
Receiving. Report frigate. Group 4. Reporting enemy contact.
Good news is the destroyer's on fire.
We're low on fuel. Ready for orders. Group 8 under attack. Ready for orders. We've got enemy attacks closing on Group 7. Reporting. Gotcha. Alert, alert. Group 8, ambushed. Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged. Requesting backup.
Oh boy.
Waiting assignment. Support command received. Acknowledged.
I think we might be focusing too much on the destroyer.
Group 3 ambush. Group 7, reading contact.
Probably need to focus more on the assault frigates, because they can actually really kill our corvettes. We're not being paid attention to.
Group
This
4.
is a hard mission now.
Enemy units closing on Group 8.
I honestly don't know how to beat my own mission.
Attack. Group 8 reporting for data fire. Requesting orders. Engaging. Group 3, we are out of fuel. Repeat, out of fuel. Standing by. Group 3 reporting. This is Group 7.
Wait.
We have incoming. Alert, alert. Group 8 ambushed. Group 6 reading contact. Group 8 under fire. Requesting orders.
There we go.
This is Group 5. Low on
Frigate
fuel.
lost.
Underway. Responding. Hey, anyone out there? Group 8 under attack here. Acknowledged.
He's a dying.
Orders. This is Group 4 commander. Fuel low. Group 5 to combat station.
I think next time I need to have a couple ships that are tanking the destroyers. We don't quite have the firepower to kill them. They have a lot of health. And then we need to focus on probably killing the ions and the iron array frigates, because they do a lot of damage and they have the least amount of health. Then kill the assaults, and then kill the destroyers.
Responding. Group 8 under fire. Awaiting orders. Group 3 requesting fuel. We're running out. Group 3. We're running out of fuel.
Oh, here come the defenses!
Group 7 under attack. Group 1 reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, we didn't kill them in time.
Group 6.
They're getting a reinforcement to the defenses now.
Group 2.
I want to make sure they work properly.
4 reporting enemy contact. 3. We're running out of base here. Fire. Group 8 alert, alert. Reporting enemy contact ambushed. Reporting. This is. There's a source. We need action here. Group 3 under attack. This is Group 3. We're
Group
out of
4
fuel.
lost.
Repeat, out of fuel. Group 7 reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, I need to use my attack bombers to wipe out the iron array frigates quickly, so we don't have to worry about their DPS.
Lost.
And then kill the ion cannons, kill the assaults, and then focus on the destroyers.
Group 2 to combat stations. Reading contact. Group 1 to combat
I think that's what we're gonna do.
Hey, anyone out there? Group 8 under attack here.
Yeah, you can do
The
some
enemy is
major
using a new
pushback with those
fighter-class
things.
ship with strong defensive capabilities but low maneuverability.
Yeah, an ion cannon.
Our research
mean, those are
division
standard.
report that it can produce a similar vessel. Begin research as soon as possible.
There's the Missile Corvette.
We've got contact. This is Group 8. We have clearance received.
Oh, that ship's dead. Good job, assault or ion. Attack bombers that are completely out of fuel.
Repeat. Attack Group 8 under fire and shatter. Group 3.
Frigate lost. Frigate lost.
That's what we need to do.
Frigate lost.
Group 8 under attack.
Don't worry about the destroyers. Maybe keep assault frigate or whatnot. Keep their attention. And then focus on killing the ions, ion arrays. Oh, hold on.
Frigate under heavy fire. 3. Group 8 early orders. Reporting for duty. Watch your 6. Group 2
Indeed.
under attack.
It's still so cool to see.
Under fire. Requesting
Yeah, focus on the iron arrays first, because they do more damage. An ion array frigates can single-handedly take down an ion cannon frigate, despite the fact it has 55,000 health, and these guys have 75,000 health. So they do a ton of DPS. You need to kill them first, kill the ion cannons, kill the assaults, and then focus on killing the destroyers.
Group 2 reporting enemy contact.
If we can get one ship to keep its attention and then move our fleet around to hit it on the sides where it'll do more damage.
We have incoming.
Yeah, we're gonna try that. Also, I think my music just finished. We need more music! We listened to all of Skyrim. Give me my YouTube! Let it! I want my YouTube. Nope, that's not it. Where is... My god, where is it? There you are. Okay. Enough of Skyrim. Duh. There we go. Listen to the Deserts of Kharak theme for a while. I will admit that they did a pretty good job on the Kharak music. Yeah, Riley. Not attack bombers, but assault frigates and attack bombers, plasma bombs can push ships around if you have them concentrated enough.
Group 1 receiving. 2 receiving. Group 6. Group 4 responding.
Okay, let us try this again.
Course set. Group 6 receiving. New heading set. Ready for orders.
Ship profile.
Your ship is a profile.
Acknowledged.
Alright, ion arrays first. That is primary target number 1. Couple rounds of the attack bombers should kill it quickly. They do not have a whole lot of health, especially in the damaged state that they're in.
Target confirmed.
Okay,
Receiving.
and attack bombers, I'm gonna leave you guys a little bit behind.
Locked in. Standing by.
Go.
Group 4 reading contact. Locked on target. Ready for orders. 2 reading contact.
Actually, I should have had you guys up here.
Locked on
Enemy
target.
capital ships appear to have lighter armor on the top, bottom, and rear sides. Our capital ships should be issued move orders while attacking to take advantage of this weakness.
Reporting.
But what if I don't wanna?
Target confirmed. Receiving.
Ow!
Closing on Group 4.
How
Acknowledged.
dare you attack me?
Target awaiting orders.
Alright, progressive.
This is Group 6. We have incoming.
Boom!
This is Group 2. We have incoming.
Wow, pushed it out of its formation. Good job, boys.
Reporting. Course set. Standing by.
Woohoo, perfect, perfect.
Target enemy. Group 5. Reporting enemy contact. Awaiting orders.
There we go, there we go.
Received. Responding. Attention Group 6. We've got company. This is Group 4.
There it goes. Oh, my stream thing is behind!
Group 2. Reporting enemy contact. Reporting. Engaging.
There we go. Instantly makes it flaming.
Reporting. Ready for orders.
Oh god. Alright.
Engaging.
You two keep the attention of that heavy, or destroyer. It is not a heavy cruiser.
Acknowledged.
You guys continue pushing the Iron Array frigate.
Enemy units closing on Group 6. Let's do it.
Good job.
Receiving course punched in. Target destroyed. Interim stage combat station. Ready for orders.
You boys, yep, keep fighting the Iron Array frigate.
Course punched in. Reporting for duty.
Supports, how are you doing? I mean, you're being targeted by the other destroyer. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
Leading company. Attack complete. Holding passive.
Sensors indicate the enemy is harvesting resources.
Alright, bomb from the back.
Destroy their collector to impair ship
Ooh,
production.
flaming. I love attack bombers in my mod. So cool.
Target acquired. Pick your targets.
Ooh, they're facing their butts. Hey, good job, boys.
Acknowledge. Respond to combat station.
Alright, focus more on the ions.
Group 2 to combat stations.
Attack bombers come in for another round. And dead.
This is Group 5.
Good job.
Group 6 require enemy contact. Receiving current. Responding. This is Group 2.
Ouch!
Group 6.
Ouch! They hurts us.
Group 8 to combat stations. Intercept course punched in.
The ions hurts us.
Group
This is so
1
weird.
contact. Reporting.
Alright, bring you guys in.
Attack clearance received. Enemy units closing on Group 5. Pattern locked in.
Nice job, boys. Alright, we got one more.
Stations. Report on target.
We're gonna lose this ion.
Confirmed.
can keep it alive a little bit longer, that would be fantastic. You guys, please take care of that.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
The enemy is using a new fighter-class ship with strong defensive capabilities but low maneuverability. Our research
pushing
division
Ion
reports
away.
that it can produce a similar vessel. Begin research as soon as possible.
Alright, you boys, get out of the fight. Get out of the fight. Group 1, go dock. Ooh, defenders! Everyone, out of the fight.
Confirmed. Responding. This is Group 1. Requesting fuel. We're drying out. Group 2 acknowledged.
Frigate
Group 2,
lost.
dock.
Coming into dock. Support frigate. Group 6 acknowledged. Requesting
Alright, you boys. No, kill the Ion. Ion is more important.
corresponding. Group 2. Running on vapor here. Fleet. Reporting. Group 8. Group 7. Enemy contact.
Alright. Attack bombers, get over here.
We'll be hanging soon. Requesting fuel.
Good job. Alright, start killing the assault frigates. We did just lose one frigate.
This is Group 5. We have incoming. Support is on the way. Hang in there.
Lost one of our support frigates, that's not a good thing.
Group 6 reading contact. Engaging. Waiting assignment. Intercept
Alright, attack bombers, come in.
Attention Group 7. We got enemy contact.
Nice job.
Destination confirmed.
Actually, didn't really do a whole lot to it.
Group 4.
But it's time to probably start focusing on the big ships since we got a lot of the smaller ships killed.
Target acquired.
You guys doing on fuel? You're at half.
Reading contacts. Target confirmed.
Back in for another shot.
It's in our favor.
Good job.
Waiting assignment. This is Group 7. We got a situation. Group 8. You're waiting contact. Cannot comply. Intercept course punched in.
Actually, you guys take care of that Ion Corvette, please. Thank you.
Target destroyed.
Thank you.
Pattern.
Lost.
Engaging. This is Group 6.
Ooh,
We have incoming.
ow!
Group 3. Reporting enemy
Oh, one of my attack bombers just got hit by something.
Lost.
New heading set.
Boys, run.
Group 7 for better attack. Reporting for duty. Attack clearance received. Roger. Receiving.
Oh boy.
This is
Frigate
Group 5.
lost.
We have incoming. Attack clearance received. This is Group 4. We have incoming. Standing by. Intercept course punched in. Receiving. Enemy units closing on Group 2. Locked on target. Group 3 reporting enemy contact. Coordinates confirmed. Group 7 to combat stations. Ready for orders. This is Group
We
8.
may have to reduce the amount of ships they have on defense.
This isn't looking good, fleet. Acknowledged. Group 4 under attack.
You guys, I don't know, keep things alive, please. Thank you.
Party command received.
Frigate lost.
Supply command acknowledged. Group 36 under attack. Attention Group 2. We got contact requesting immediate assistance. Reporting for duty. Reporting. Target destroyed. Holding heading assignment. Group 8. Reading contact.
We're bait.
We're in the red. Fuel low.
I may have to reduce the amount of standard corvettes they bring in. We've underestimated how powerful standard corvettes are.
This is Group 3. Requesting fuel. We're driving out.
It's still so cool.
Reported. Reporting for duty. Attention Group 5. Group 6 combat stations. Engaging. Group 7. Reporting enemy contact. Coordinates confirmed.
Alright, how are you guys doing on fuel?
Closing on Group 1.
I need to get you fueled
Combat
up.
stations. Ready for orders.
Stop shooting things we're not good at.
Group 4. We've got company. Responding. Underway. Target acquired. Reporting for duty. Awaiting assignments. Reading contact. Enemy units closing on Group 5. Clearance received.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reduce
Situation here.
the amount of,
Locked on to support Group 7. Reading contact. Enemy units closing on Group 8.
we have to reduce the amount of defenses they have. This is impossible to win at the moment.
This is
Group
Group 4.
3
We've
has
got a
been
situation
defeated.
here. Intercept course punched in.
Like,
This is Group 5.
someone kill that thing, please. Thank you.
Frigate
Responding.
lost.
Complete. Second reporting enemy contact. Locked on
We did kill a lot more of their frigates though, but he is rebuilding the frigates because he is currently harvesting the map. Honestly, we could probably tell our guys to harvest the map too. I never really do that until we beat the mission though. I don't want to lose them.
Reporting.
But yeah.
Missile Corvette station requesting fuel. We're drawing out.
Frigate lost.
Yeah,
Seven.
yeah,
We have incoming.
I believe the support frigates heal 150 damage per second, and I think the repair corvettes heal 45 damage per second. So yeah, I think they're lower than default. I don't remember.
Ignore reporting under contact.
But yeah, we're gonna have to reduce the amount of defenses they have. This is definitely too difficult. I like them having 2 destroyers though. I'm gonna keep that. I'm just gonna reduce the amount of frigates they have and the amount of defenses they overall have. Okay. Which means we'll have to harvest the entire map for all of those to apply. Ugh. But I kind of like the... God, Mission 2 and 4 is going to be so weird now, having the missile Tyrannic Raider Corvettes instead of the, or the Ion Tyrannic Raider Corvettes instead of the missile versions. But hey, it works. The ships are working. Can't get it to work with a missile launcher, so I gave it a different weapon. Anyways, let's go to single player. Mission 5. Mission 5. Nope, that's not the one I want. Resource Sphere. So defenders, they have 12 heavy defenders, that's fine. 6 light corvettes, 4 missile corvettes. Honestly, it's not that bad. And 3 heavy corvettes. I can reduce the overall version of this. So 8, 4, 3, and 2. This is what they throw at us whenever the defenders come out. Interceptors, we'll reduce that down to 10. So I need to reduce this final number. This is the number of how many ships that come after you whenever you have a large fleet. This is how the game calculates that. For me, I'm just setting it all to the same value because I'll be making different versions of the mod for different difficulty levels once we figure out the original difficulty level. Standard Corvette, there's quite a bit of those. I'm gonna probably reduce that down to 6. Collectors, I like them having 4 collectors. And then for frigates, the first frigate squadron, they have 2 assault frigates and 2 ion frigates. That's fine. The second squadron, they just have 3 standard corvettes. I wanted to actually change one of these 2 ion frigates. There's not so many assault frigates. I think there's a little bit too many of them. Reduce that down to 2. Replace this one with ion. Oh, not ion cannon, frigate. And then for the third group, we have 3 ion frigates and 2 iron arrays. That I think is fine. And we have 2 destroyers. There's 4 support frigates that the AI will use to fuel up their ships. We have all these kamikaze ones too. That I think actually launch out whenever you start attacking the carrier. You'll use 8 interceptors, 12 Tyrannic Raider fighters, 4 light corvettes, 8 interceptors, and 2 heavy corvettes to kamikaze into your fleet. I think one thing I want to do, no, never mind, I kind of like that. I was going to switch this Corvette out for the Tyrannic Raider fighter instead. as the second interceptor squadron. That might actually make it a little bit easier. You know, add more fighters into the fight instead of standard corvettes. Is that the only standard corvettes that are actually out here? Other than the ones that they'll use. No, they don't use any of them for kamikaze. Yeah, I want them to have a decent amount of corvettes. They need more fighters, honestly. If anything. You have the defenders and the initial interceptor squadron. Oh well. Probes, asteroids, harvesting. Yeah, let's try that. Reduced amount of defenders, corvettes, missile corvettes, and heavy corvettes, as well as interceptors and standard corvettes. Place one of the assault frigates with the iron array frigate, because we have 2, 4. Honestly, that's it when it comes to assault frigates. For some reason, it feels like there's more than that. 4 assaults, 4 iron array, and 4 ion. I don't know how I managed to do that. 4 assaults, 4 ion array, 4 ion, 2 destroyers. Those are the capital ships. I might actually reduce that a little bit because that is 12 capital ships that we're fighting. Actually 14 if you count the destroyers. So yeah, let's reduce that down to like 9. So for the first group, let's make this 1 assault, 2 ions. Maybe 3. Second group is 1 assault, 2 ions. And then third group would be 1 ion, 2 ion arrays. So that would give the AI 3 assaults, 3 ions, and 3 ion array. Perfect. It'd be 9 frigate class ships, as well as 2 destroyers. And also keep in mind, and 4 support frigates. And also keep in mind that all of these are damaged at the start of the match. They all start off with like 70% health or something. I think it's 60%. So they should be easy to kill if we can get things targeted correctly. And then another thing I want to do, because it looks like the AI has no problems of generating resources, I'll make them start off with less resources, so it takes longer for them to start reinforcing the group. Actually, let's pretend they have none. They use to build like the kamikaze ships and the assault frigate to help out. That'll give us more time. Did I not save that? Okay. That'll give us more time to fight them before they actually start bringing things at us. I think the default is 1000. Okay. Time to do another test. It's possible. I think at the time when they discovered the Tyrannic Raider threat, I think they were more worried about defending Karak from the Tyrannic Raiders if they ever got to that point. But then after they found out that Karak was destroyed, I think all they wanted was vengeance. So they probably completely forgot about that technology until they realized the Titan were using it to destroy their fighters. They're like, oh yeah, crap. We know missile technology. Quickly strap it to a super capital ship. At least that's my theory behind it. I think they were just so distracted with what happened to Karak that they just completely forgot about it at the time. Nope, that's not what we want. We don't want skirmish. We want single player. When do we want it? Now.
Auto docking. Hyperspace initiated.
They're gonna have 3 assaults, 3 ions, 3 iron arrays, 4 supports, and 2 destroyers.
All ships auto-launching.
Fine. We made it. Hyperspace jump
Hyperspace
complete.
successful. Current position and pre-jump coordinates are in perfect alignment.
We are
on target.
We detect large resource deposits but no vessels. It is possible that the Titan could be hiding in the denser portions of the belt.
You know it. Alright,
Reporting.
time to harvest the map again.
Understood. Reporting. Acquisition enabled.
Research Division reports it is now equipped for plasma bomb technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
Now this round,
Commencing plasma bomb launcher research.
I may not actually build a whole lot of scouts because I don't think scouts will help especially. And instead favor for a second attack bomber fleet, which will allow us to kill the frigates a little bit quicker. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Ons. Now you guys are getting ambitious quickly.
Acknowledged.
You got about 4 left that you can harvest.
Plasma bomb launcher research complete. Attack bomber available for construction.
Full load. Returning. Cells full. We're coming back.
Oh. Should go here next.
That's everything. Seal the ports. Thank you. See you next time.
The ones that are so far away.
Standing by.
Do. Okay, get that.
Ready for orders.
Nope, you get over here.
Understood.
Yeah, we didn't really get to hear too much about the Kairos graveyard. The only thing we knew about it, at least in this timeline, was the thing for the Rebellion headquarters. That thing that he had to dock in so the Rebellion can start getting kicked off. I honestly wanted to know what that would happen if Kushan or the Yep. And I gotta make sure these guys aren't doing anything dumb.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, you're actually full. Nice. I always wondered what would happen if, like, the Captain Nelson's kicked out the rebellion, and it turns out the mothership didn't actually make it. Like, if the mothership lost on mission 15 or 14. Like, what would they have done?
Transfer confirmed.
Get up here. So
Standing by.
we gotta start making our way to the other side of the map. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of my interceptors, or not interceptors, but my scouts. One, they run out of fuel very quickly, and I did that on purpose because they're scouts, not fighters. So interceptors burn more fuel traveling to places, but they burn less fuel in combat, where interceptors are the opposite. They burn less fuel traveling, but burn more fuel in combat. Did that to offset what they're supposed to do. And I did the same thing with light and heavy corvettes. Light corvettes can go really far before needing to fill up, but as soon as they get in combat, they burn a lot of fuel. And heavy corvettes are the opposite. They can't go that far, but they can last forever in combat. Yeah, that would be interesting too. And I think like attack bombers and cloak fighters and all that, I just kind of balanced them out
Understood.
to make it to where they're kind of in the middle, where they can last about the same amount traveling or in combat. We're in fast mode. My bad. Yeah, I flipped it based off of what the ship is supposed to do. So like a heavily armored interceptor can last a really long time in combat because they burn less fuel when they're fighting. But if you tell them to just move from like a destination with no combat, then they'll burn more fuel. I finally figured out how to adjust that stuff. Whereas scout is the opposite. If I told a scout to go from like the mothership to where our harvesters are, it wouldn't burn near as much fuel as the interceptor would. But if I told a scout to go in combat, as you could tell when we were testing, they run out of fuel very quickly.
Awaiting assignment. Coordinates confirmed.
Also, I think the scouts are going to kind of be useless when we get to the Kadesh, so it's probably a good time to get rid of them now, before we get too far in the campaign. Just end up losing them.
Ready for orders. Resources downrange. Ready for orders.
I see. Yeah, this is modding. Modding Homeworld has been a lot of fun as I've been learning more and more about the code. Like all the cool things we can do, like spawning ships in multiplayer to make Homeworld War videos easier. The fuel mechanics and how to adjust those to make it more like RP or more arcadic. Really cool. You can get up to here. This is your deadline.
Sounds full. We're coming back. Signing out. Thank you.
Like for instance, the things that spawn in these asteroids and these little debris are just squares. It just picks spots of where it puts the points, and you just make the square not how big you want everything to be at. It's so weird. It's so weird how it can also just make things look dynamic by adjusting how many go into each one of those spots. Modding is weird. Right? I think we can harvest before we get too close to trigger the mission. Okay.
Awaiting assignment.
Oh, you're gonna be full.
Awaiting assignment. Underway.
Go.
Resources downrange.
Okay. Now you going this way.
Coordinates confirmed. Responding. Destination confirmed. Standing by. Locked on to resource controller. DocCon enabled. Transfer confirmed.
Alright,
Reporting for duty. Underway.
gotta start making our way back to the mothership. Building our fleet. Too difficult of a challenge. Back here,
Destination locked in.
back at the mothership. Want to
Acknowledged.
tire you guys.
Roger that. Making final run.
Right. And in return, I think I want another interceptor squadron. Although, no, because they don't really throw a whole lot of fighters at us on this mission. There's a squadron of interceptors that are going to fight us, and there's a squadron of defenders, which interceptors would be useless against. So, I definitely want to get 2 squadrons of attack bomber.
Production underway.
They'll help against the capital ships. And fighters. There's a lot of standard corvettes. There's a lot of standard corvettes that are going to come after us. There's a few missile, aka ion corvettes, that are going to come after us. Might go with. I hope we're going to have enough money. I would like to go with a 3rd squadron of heavy corvettes, because these are actually pretty effective against frigate class ships as well. They do, I think, 35 DPS with my mod. Yep, 35. We're the highest damaging corvette in the game, next to missile corvettes or ion corvettes. They're also very expensive at 535 RUs compared to 260 that the light corvettes have. But light corvettes have been buffed as well in my mod. 15 compared to 8 or 9 that they used to do. They are effective against fighters. But fighters isn't the problem in this mission. It's the capital ships and corvettes. How many of these do we have?
Reporting for duty.
We have 5. We can get rid of 1. Or we can build. Let's see, I want 5 support frigates. That is a mandatory thing for me.
Construction commencing.
Let's bring us down to 9,000. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be 2. 5, 6, 7. 3 will bring us to 8, 9, 10.
Production underway.
Yeah, let's go with that. So I should save this. I gotta remember to save this after we harvest the map, so I can just build a new fleet. Build that, and they'll max out our corvettes. And see, that'd be 3 ions, 4 ions, 5 ion. Have 5 ion cannon instead of all the assaults. Use the corvettes to handle the the other enemy
Attack bomber complete.
ability. We have lots of anti-capital capability with all these attack bombers, but we're gonna need frigates to
Support
hold the
frigate
line.
complete.
Let's see. Ion frigates have 75,000 health. Assault frigates have 85. Ion cannon frigates do 150 DPS, where assaults do 110. Assaults are also cheaper. So many decisions. Decisions I need to make. Ions for more firepower, assaults for more survivability. Honestly, they don't have a whole lot of health. I think going DPS will be beneficial to us. So we might go with 3 ions. So bring us down to about 500.
Construction commencing.
So that will give us 5 ions and 2 assaults. Much of a front line. We're gonna go DPS heavy this time and see if this helps. Yeah, I agree. I never found myself really using light corvettes because of the fact there really wasn't a
Support
purpose
frigate
for them.
complete.
That the only thing they had advantage over the other corvettes was their fast speed. They did abysmal amount of damage. They had very little health because it's the first Corvette. And I think they were also cheap. So yeah, I buffed them up so now they have a decent amount of DPS. So now they're a good cheap anti-fighter survival ship now. Repair Corvette. Yeah, Repair Corvette I think I actually nerfed. They do 5 DPS. But in case you're curious, Scouts have been buffed. They do 12 DPS compared to 8 or 9 that they used to do. Interceptors have been nerfed. They do 20 DPS instead of 23. I always thought that they were too powerful. I always felt like I was always using them too much because of how much damage they used to do. And I think I said this earlier, but attack bombers do 52 DPS, which is more than a heavy corvette because of their burst damage. And when it comes to health, fighters, let's see, Scouts have 450 health. Very little. Interceptors, I think I have almost double, 800. Attack bombers have a little bit less, 700. Light corvettes have 4,500, 10 times the amount of a scout. Heavy corvettes have
Support
8,000,
frigate complete.
10 times more than an interceptor. I didn't actually not mean for that to actually happen. That's just how all the lines lined up. Air corvettes 6,000 and salvage corvette 5,000. Because mag.
Iron frigate
Yeah,
complete.
exactly. Yeah, like when I was visualizing how to
Heavy
modify the
corvette
bomber,
complete.
all I could think about are the proton bombs from like from Battlefront 2 when you fly like the droid ship, you launch all the proton bombs and then have to like go around, line yourself up. I was like, huh, maybe I could design the attack bombers to do that. And so I figured out how long it takes an attack bomber to like do a round and then come back, and I just set their attack speed to that, which is 20 seconds. So effectively, if they're used right, they should go towards the target, attack it, fly past it, move back, look at the target, attack it, and do that over and over. Okay, we're just waiting on ion cannon frigates now. Super fast build speed.
Iron frigate complete.
Cannon frigate clear and under own power.
Also, you like how cheap probes are? They're 25 RUs. I made them super cheap. They also have little to no super easily. I always one thing I did enjoy about
Iron frigate complete.
Homeworld 2 was their probe system. I like how super cheap they are and the fact that they can just be blown up by like a stray bullet. This cracks me up. Okay, we got all of our ships done.
Acknowledged.
Guys, X,
X formation confirmed. Receiving.
X. We're now Group 1. Congratulations on your
Group
promotion.
1 designated.
Reporting. X receiving.
Group 2 designated.
Oop,
Ready for
I
order.
forgot to put you in X. Yeah.
Establishing X responding.
Hey,
Reporting. Acknowledged.
you are just a big wall.
Formation confirmed.
You are actually Group 3. You're the right group you're supposed to
Ready
be.
for orders.
Some
Awaiting assignment.
you.
Establishing wall formation. Standing by.
Group 4.
Group 4 reinforced.
Reporting for duty. Responding. Awaiting assignment.
5.
Group 5 designated.
Establishing wall formation. Receiving. Flight pattern to awaiting assignation. Wall formation confirmed. Receiving. Reporting for duty.
And Group 6.
Group 6 designated.
Standing by.
Group 7.
Group 7 designated.
Support command received. Ready for orders. Standing by.
Boop.
Acknowledged. Waiting for escort. Reporting. Acknowledged. Handshake confirmed. Guarding. Flight control engaged. Reporting for duty. Reporting. Ready for escort. Destination confirmed.
Everyone, follow the leader. That's an escort. Yeah. It's true. They are just surveillance ships. It was always weird. I mean, again, I know this was the first implementation of Homeworld, but it was always weird at how much health the probes had, and all it is surveillance equipment strapped to an engine that can only be used once. Should be super cheap, super fast to build, and super easy to destroy.
Destination locked in.
Mission 5. Complete test 1. Wait, that's mission 4. I know what I'm clicking.
Standing by. New heading set. Receiving.
Alright, bombers.
Underway.
About right here. I want to definitely control you guys. Ooh, this is a pretty cool cinematic. Yeah, we can also do this.
Ready for orders.
IS Corvette. Another cool thing about the Splendor mod. You have pilot view, like in Cataclysm.
Ready for orders. On our way.
Ship profiles and markings match those from the recording at Karak. There is no doubt that this is the fleet.
Destroy them. But what if we don't want to? What if we just, I don't know, jump right now and just pretend none of this ever happened?
Responding.
Sounds like a good idea.
Destination locked in. Awaiting assignment. On our way.
Oh, guys a guard and you went out here from
Reporting for duty.
where are you?
Establishing X formation. Acknowledged. Reporting for duty. Receiving.
Actually,
Locked on target.
hit the thing that'll actually kill you.
Contact. Awaiting assignment. Reporting. We've got contact. Group 5 to combat. Launch on target. Group 6 reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, there we go.
Acknowledged.
Heavy Corvettes.
Reporting for item mapping. Standing by.
Care of these guys, please. You are superior to them.
Ready for orders. Repeat. Group
In
7
one
under
round,
fire.
kill these guys. Rounds of
Group 4
bombers.
under attack. Group 3 reporting
Group
enemy
5 to
contact.
combat
Green line
stations.
confirmed.
That would be a negative. Not all of them actually hit. Fortunately, I did get their decision. Their decision.
Group 6 to
Their
combat
attention.
stations. Target acquired.
Kill it! Pushed it out.
New heading set.
Made it very confused.
Responding. Group 4 to combat station.
Fine.
Locked on target.
Kill him first, please.
Group 5 ambush. Awaiting assignment. Engaging. Target acquired.
There we go. Good job, boys.
Attack complete. Entering holding pattern. Green line confirmed.
Enemy capital ships appear to have lighter armor on the top, bottom, and rear sides. Our capital ships should be issued move orders while attacking to take advantage of this weakness.
Group 2 reporting enemy contact. Coordinates confirmed. Group 3 reporting enemy contact.
Good news is we split the fleet up.
Combat stations. Reporting. Group 7 under fire. Requesting Group 7. Where are those orders? Engaging. Group 7 ambushed. Target acquired. Standing by. Group 4 to combat stations. Attack complete. Entering holding pattern. Understood.
Ooh, hey, we incapacitated it. Dude,
Sensors indicate the enemy is harvesting resources. Destroy their collector to impair ship production.
I think that ship just ran.
Group 7 reports enemy under attack. Ready for orders. Intercept course punched in. Receiving. Intercept course punched pattern locked in.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Stations. Coordinates confirmed.
So far, this is definitely doing a lot better than last time.
Watch your 6.
I like this a lot better.
Attack clearance received. Group 1 reporting enemy contact. This is Group 1 reporting fuel. Group 6 reporting enemy contact. Working on comply. Group 1 reload fuel under attack. What's the cause?
It's getting low on fuel.
This is Group 1. We're low on fuel received. Group 4 reading contact.
Oh no. Okay, attack bombers run. The defenders are on their way.
This is Group 1. We're running out of juice here. This is Group 6. Where are those orders? Group 7 under attack. What's the call?
Oh god, lag.
Under
Lag,
fire.
lag, lag.
Requesting orders.
So much lag.
Ready for orders. Group 7 to combat stations. Attention Group 6. What we got happening? This is Group 7.
Assaults.
Call here. Locked on target.
Boys, keep killing the assaults.
Group 7. Group 7 under attack. Ready for duty. We're on top of it. Receiving. Locked on target.
Oh, I'm going to regret all my decisions by doing this.
Reporting for duty. Receiving.
I kill it. Run!
Trusting fuel. We're trying out. Group 6.
Frigate
Contact.
lost.
Responding.
Heavy Corvettes.
This is Group 1.
I need to kill the fighters. Like now.
We're trying out. Group 4.
The enemy is using a new fighter-class ship with strong defensive capabilities but low maneuverability. Our research division reports that it can produce a similar vessel. Begin research as soon as possible.
We're on top of it.
Out of the way. Move out of the way.
We're outnumbered. Enemy units closing on Group 6. Underway.
Ah! Alright, engage.
This is Group 1. We are out of fuel. Repeat, out of fuel. Ambush. Yeah. Report in. Destination locked in. Group 4
So close to dying.
reporting. Looks even. Let's do it. This is Group 1. We're derelict. We need a hand.
Alright, well, if you're derelict, go get yourself healed. Whatever.
This is Group 1. All air out of
Frigate
fuel. Repeat,
lost.
out of fuel. Your Intercept course punched in. This is Group 6. We have incoming. This is Group 1. That's it. We need refueling nearby. Target destroyed.
Yeah.
We've got contact.
There you go, there you go. Okay, so now
Group
they'll go
4
up
under
there.
attack.
Holding pattern.
What are you guys doing on the field? You're actually not that bad.
Attack clearance received.
Start trying to kill him. Please don't shoot me with your beams. Thank you.
Group 2, to combat station. Hold and engage, Group 7. Responding. It looks even, let's do it. She's in. Group 7 under attack. Awaiting orders. Reporting for duty. Destination confirmed. Target destroyed. Entering holding pattern. Assignment. Pick your target. Group 7, where are those orders? Attack clearance received.
Heavy Corvettes are engaging those over there.
Responding.
Go.
Intercept course punched in.
Engage. Ow!
Waiting 6 to
There's your
combat
attack
station.
bombers for hitting yourselves.
Group 7, ambush.
Also, remove the ship.
Watch Group 1. Reporting enemy contact. On our way. Intercept course punched in.
Heavy Corvettes.
Keep one eye on the clock. Locked on target. We've got contact. Attack complete. Entering holding pattern.
Frigate lost.
Target acquired. Engaging. Acknowledge. Standing by. This is Group 7. Clean situation. Repeat. Group 7 under fire. On our way. Group 7 under attack for orders. Responding. Watch your 6. Standing by. Coming into dock with support frigate.
So much
Reporting.
chaos going on. Please kill those
Red,
things.
fuel low. Reporting for duty.
Attack bombers. Over here.
Locked on target.
Major damage to that guy, please.
Group 6. Good combat stations.
Nice, nice.
Attention, Group 7, we've got company. Group 1, we're running out of juice here. Group 1, we're in the red. Fuel low. For duty. Attention, Group 4. Intercept
Sorry.
course punched in.
Kill that ship, please. Thank you.
Target destroyed. Holding pattern locked in. Reporting. Attack clearance
Good
received.
boy.
I have a bad feeling about this target.
Defenders have been buffed, yes. Damage-wise, I think they're fine, but they have a lot higher DPS because their turrets, I think, shoot like
Target acquired.
once every second.
We're low on fuel.
So they shoot much more frequently.
Okay, we're dry. Requesting immediate assistance. Running out of juice here. You heading center attack. What's the
Okay, kill these guys.
We're drying out. Ready for orders.
Oh, you guys are low on fuel, you're low on health.
You have it. You have the building here.
Come on. Kill it! Hey, sweet, sweet. Okay.
Group 1.
Frigate
We are
lost.
out of fuel. Repeat.
God.
Out of fuel. Awaiting orders. We're in the red. Responding. Now so far, watch the counter. Locked on target. Hold and engage. Group
This is
6.
literally
We got contact.
only working because of the attack bombers.
Report Group 2. We're low on fuel. Repeat. Group 6. Under fire. Requesting immediate assistance. We're low on fuel. Target Group 6. Under attack. What's the call?
Boy, oh boy,
Group
oh
7.
boy.
Fire. Requesting Group 6. Reporting enemy contact. Target acquired.
Guys, kill that target, please.
Keep one
Thank
eye on
you.
the clock. Ready for orders. This is Group 2. We're in the red. Fuel low.
Come on, kill it. Oh, it's not even like
Frigate
below 10% health.
Reporting for duty.
Hmm.
Group 1 heading south. Okay, we're dry. Requesting immediate
They have to reduce their defenses even more, but this was definitely easier.
Repeat. Group 7. Under fire.
But we lost way too many units for it to be considered successful.
We're stuck. We need refueling here. Attack complete. Entering holding pattern.
Ooh, good hit.
It looks even. Let's do it.
It looks even.
Standing by.
Guys, apparently this looks even.
Acknowledge. Okay, we're dry. Requesting immediate intercept course punched in. Docking with support safe under attack. What's the call? Attack clearance received. It's in our favor. We are
Oh, no.
on fuel. Repeat.
Attack bombers are on fuel.
Pattern.
What?
Target
Kill it!
This is Group 2. Okay,
God,
we're
come
dry.
on.
Immediate assistance.
Destroyers have so much health.
We're low on fuel. Responding. Enemy units closing on Group 4.
So close to dying.
That's it. We need assistance.
Yay! Okay, fantastic. Oh my god.
Reporting for duty. We're hanging. Where's that fuel fleet?
But he's going back.
Requesting fuel, we're trying out.
I
This is Group 4.
think the carrier has decided it's time for us to die.
This is Group 4. We're low on fuel. Engaging. Reporting.
Yeah, because we killed all the
Group 6.
the original units. Oh god.
Standing by.
Please no kamikaze tactic. Please no kamikaze tactic. Run!
It's confirmed.
You want carrier?
Have been hit. Group 4 under attack. Drifting downrange with no juice.
Drifting down range with no juice.
Engaging out of fuel.
Well, friggin', if you want to, you can help out.
Required. Destination confirmed. Enemy units closing on Group 6.
Missile Corvettes almost got this guy killed.
Intercept
That's
course
amazing.
punched in.
Thing is out of fuel.
Welcome wagon. Acknowledged. Group 4 to combat stations.
Hello, standard Corvette.
Group 1, running on vapor air fleet. This is Group 1. Fuel depleted. We'll handle our right round.
Well, you're gonna have to wait your turn. The gas station is currently half occupied? Question mark?
Out of fuel, repeat. Out of attention Group 5, right behind you.
God.
It looks even. Let's do it. We need a hand. Fuel depleted. A little help here would be great. We're hanging. Where's that fuel? With that Vietnamese refueling air not on anymore. Reporting enemy contact.
Interceptor's trying to help out, but they're so slow.
Awaiting assignment.
I also like how we have one support frigate alive.
Attention Group 6, we've got company. Enemy units
Yeah, there's a lot of murder going on Pride. I reduced the amount of frigates that the enemy have, and as well as some of their support units, and I finally actually beat the mission. But probably have to reduce them even more.
out of fuel.
But having two groups of attack bombers helped out a lot.
This is Group 1. Fuel depleted. Group 6, we got company.
Ow!
Attack plans
Alright guys, just keep killing that thing. They apparently want to kill you. I don't care if you're out of fuel. Ooh, nice shot there, attack.
Acknowledged. This is Group 4. We have incoming.
All of my ships are waiting their turn because there's only one support frigate left. Waiting their turn to get refueled.
This is
I
Group
love
6.
it.
We got a situation here. Receiving. Group 5 reading contact.
A few people that just decided to give up and they're trying to fight these ships with no fuel. Carrier is almost dead though. Doing good.
Isn't looking good, fleet. Wing hit. Group 6 to combat stations.
They've harvested a good chunk of the map though.
This is Group 4. We're derelict. We need a hand.
I know you're derelict. Nice, you killed your target. Alright.
Requesting immediate fuel. Repeat.
Go get yourself healed. You guys deserve it.
Essential comms only.
How are we doing on the support frigates? They're about halfway fueled. I think it takes like 3 minutes for fighters to get fully refueled, and about 5 minutes for corvettes.
Group 6 under attack. Receiving. Responding. Drifting downrange with no juice.
Drifting down range with no juice.
Group 2. Okay, we're trying. Requesting immediate assistance. It looks even. Let's do it. Right behind you. We are out of fuel. Repeat. Out of fuel.
They're trying their best. They're trying to kill those little fighters that are flying around.
Group 6.
So there's still this guy flying around too. Surprisingly.
Standing by.
Alright. Boys.
Reporting.
Kill them.
Hit your targets. Ready for order.
Give a view. Kill him.
Locked on target.
Stop him from harvesting the map. Ooh, nice shot.
Awaiting assignment.
Rats are still slowly making their way up there.
Command stations.
They'll get the fuel eventually.
Reporting for duty.
The mothership is under fire.
7 reporting enemy
what?
contact.
Oh hey, no assault target.
Hold and engage. We got contact.
Alright. Oh, whoop. Crap. I still have my modified mothership in the game. Ignore that. She's not supposed to shoot ions.
Group 6 reading contact here. Acknowledged.
The mothership is under attack.
I think the mothership can handle herself, but she can shoot ions. Saying. Also, it would be hilarious if I
Group
lost
5
because no
under
one killed
attack.
this assault frigate if she didn't have her ions. So many beams.
Repeat, where are those orders?
Group 6 to combat stations.
That's funny.
Acknowledged.
The mothership is under fire.
Mothership can handle herself.
That's it. We need refueling here.
Mothership stole the technology and made it her own.
Receiving. Okay, we're dry. Requesting immediate assistance. This is Miner 6. We have incoming.
Attack bombers. I like how this assault frigate is just giving up on this combat and
The
gonna go and try and
mothership
kill
is
the
under
mothership.
attack.
We're hanging. Where's that fuel fleet? Doc, proceeding with support frigate. Roger.
I think everything is on a collision course with the mothership. Hey, look, it's almost dead.
Group
Got
6
mothership, I'm
reporting
proud of
enemy contact.
This is Group 5.
The mothership is under fire.
Nice shot, attack bombers.
Standing by. Fuel depleted. A little help here would be great.
Yeah, there's probably a distress call from the assault frigate going, dude, this thing is being weird. It's shooting lasers at me. And they're like, lasers?
Group 2 to
They went to go
combat
investigate it.
stations. The mothership is under attack.
Ready for orders.
Group 1 under attack.
Also, these harvesters aren't harvesting anymore. And there's... Oh, that's these guys. Never mind.
Acknowledged.
Alright, boys, you get back here.
Underway.
Group 6 under attack.
Don't know where they're going. Just going up. Hey, the carrier
The
is not
mothership
destroyed.
is under
Standing
fire.
by.
Oh, run, attack bombers! Being pursued.
Drifting down range with no use. Coming into contact. Support frigate. Target confirmed. This is Group 6. We need direction here.
Mothership. Group 6 under attack.
Reporting. Destination locked in.
The mothership is under attack.
Awaiting assignment. Group 2. Reporting enemy contact. We are adrift.
Good for you.
Docking with support frigate.
Good news is we've beaten this mission. Bad news is this is all that's left of my fleet.
Responding.
10 interceptors, 8 attack bombers, 3 heavy corvettes, 1 assault, 1 support,
The
and 3
mothership is
ion
under
frigates.
fire.
The wrap of Karen's beam. The beam
Group
of death!
2 under attack.
This is Group 2. Requesting fuel. We're drying out. Under attack. What's the call? Receiving.
Hey, you guys go, Doc.
Docking with resource controller initiated. This is Group 2. We're running out of juice here. Attack clearance received.
The mothership is under attack. Group 6
tail
to
of
combat
death.
stations.
See if I say.
Watch your six. Target destroyed. Holding pattern.
Nice.
Coordinates confirmed.
I guess.
Reporting.
Oh yeah,
The
you're
mothership
coming
is
back
under
over.
fire.
Standing by.
You guys just go ahead and start harvesting.
Collection underway. Reporting for duty.
Group 6, reporting enemy contact.
Standing by.
Scuttle initiated.
Nope, you ignore that. I hit the wrong button.
Waiting
I meant to dock.
Reporting for duty. We are adrift.
Adrift.
Intercept course punched in.
The mothership is under attack.
Ready for orders.
All we have to do now is just kill those
Receiving.
harvesters.
This is Group 6. We've got a situation here.
Technically, we have won this. Look, another victim for Karen.
Under fire, requesting orders.
Karen, you know what to do. Also, I love the front gun doesn't actually do anything for some reason. It's the only, it's like the side guns that
The
do stuff.
mothership is under fire.
Like, I think there's one here, 2, 3,
Call here.
4, and there's supposed to be one in the front. It's never.
Group 6, under attack.
Awaiting assignment. Acknowledged.
Like how they're still harvesting. Alright,
The
let's go
mothership
ahead
is
and
under
speed this
attack.
up a little bit.
The mothership is under fire. The mothership is under attack.
Receiving.
The mothership is under
New
fire.
heading set.
The mothership is under attack.
Alright,
Responding. Target acquired.
The mothership is under fire.
Ready for orders. Attack clearance received.
boom!
The mothership is under attack.
Intercept course punched in. Group 2. Running on vapor here, fleet. This is Group 2.
The
We're
mothership
low on
is under
fuel.
fire.
Attack complete. Entering holding pattern.
Yep, nice.
Responding. Ready for orders. Locked on target.
Kill that little harvester. Kill it with fire. Just have 2 harvesters over here.
Awaiting orders. Understood. Attack clearance received.
Go down and kill that thing. Chase it! Chase it!
Target destroyed. Holding pattern locked in.
Got one more.
Destination confirmed.
Boop.
Target acquired.
It's not doing anything. Got a full load and doesn't know where to take it. And
Thank you. See you next time.
oh, lots of flashing.
Holding pattern.
Taidan fleet destroyed. Hyperspace coordinates locked in.
Reports.
Hey, all right. Yeah, we beat the mission. We have tons of losses. We did beat it. Let's see how many more resources are left on the map. Might just speed this up a little bit.
Reporting.
I am gonna redo this mission one more time, because I want to make sure we can beat it with a decent fleet. Like, I do expect losses. I'm not expecting a perfect run when we do these, but yeah, this was still a little ridiculous. So I need to reduce it a little bit more. Although now I'm starting to really understand it, but I probably need to reduce the amount of Corvettes. There's still a lot of Corvettes that come after us and cause problems. So I might reduce those a little bit more. Let's see how many resources are on the map. Same. Oh, nice, nice pride, indeed.
Cells at capacity.
I really do like how my modified version of Mission 12,
Full load return.
I actually really like it. I like having a large fleet we have to fight at the very beginning because it's a trap, so they should have a fleet ready for us. They're going to pull us out of hyperspace. It'll probably be a little bit more redesigned once I get to that point, but yeah, it's fun. I think after we finish this up, I'm going to do a quick battle with the new Ion Corvettes. I want to see how well they do against missile destroyers. We tested a little bit earlier, but that was just more to make sure the weapon was working. I want to have like 100 of those versus like 10 missile destroyers. Really put them to the test.
Tank at 100%.
Got 3,000 right now.
Cells at capacity.
Probably, I would say maybe about 6,000. Probably gonna get. Well, maybe 7,000.
Catch you on the inward
Because
path.
the AI was going a long time harvesting the map. Sarah Park's a lot going downstairs. I mean, technically these are ion resource collectors. They just don't use ion particle cannons. They use a PDA. Still a beam technology. Ring around the rosy. Pocket pull of posies. Finding ashes, ashes, and they all fall. They're deaths. One here, one there from the destroyed resource collectors. I think there's a third one, but we probably already harvested it. So yeah, we're probably going to have about 7,000 resources, which is a decent amount. In my mod, it's kind of actually a small amount. It's not even enough to build a heavy cruiser. We could definitely rebuild our Corvette fleet. We lost a lot of in this match. Most of it is because they were fighting like an assault frigate on their own. Assault frigates are still kind of good against heavy corvettes. Slow movement. That's a good way to put it, Riley. I always thought of it as that the beam is like hitting the material and then pulling back the beam is hitting the material, breaking it down into its basic subatomic particles, and then beaming it into the or technically being sucked into the cargo bay of the harvester. And then once it docks on the mothership, those subatomic particles named RUs are then turned and used by the phase assimilator array, which then converts it into any type of material that the mothership needs to construct its ships. At least that's always my theory that's been on it.
Available resources consumed.
You're consumed. Hey, I was mostly correct.
Reporting for duty.
we're gonna have about 7,000 resources left. It's a good guess.
Transfer confirmed.
Available resources consumed.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel there, Riley. Probably a pretty cool thing. Might be a way to actually implement that. You get a really small amount of resources if you tell the harvesters to attack something. That'd be hilarious. You're gonna make me do an experiment. God dang it. Why do you do this to me? I want to see if it's possible. That's 6,845 RUs. Right. Go ahead and save this as mission 5 done. So we can use it to test mission 6. Well, here, let me show you guys something real quick. I'll show you how the harvester works. Well, once my computer realizes that I exited out of Homeworld. There he goes. Where is it? Resource collector. So, I believe it's... Nope, that's repair time. Here it is. Harvest rate. So this is how many frames of the game goes by before the harvester harvests the asteroid. And then this is how many RUs it gains every time it harvests a piece of the asteroid. So that's the harvesting script. I wonder if there was actually a way to like set it up to where non-asteroids have a different harvest rate and amount. Be pretty cool. But by default, I believe this used to be 7. Every 7 frames it would harvest 5 RUs. I drastically slowed it down for my mod. So having multiple harvesters is actually a thing that you need if you want to get your economy growing quickly. Yeah, your collector can attack, but that is a different script if I remember. I believe that is it. I want to say tweaks. That's where it's located. No, it's not. It is Source Man, I believe. This might be. I might have not actually transferred it over. Still in the. We're actually adjusting it. Oh, not videos. Extracted files. Source might be in tactic. I know there's a script somewhere that tells you how much damage that the resource collectors do. Tell them to attack it. No, it's definitely not tactical. It's gotta be in tweak this. One of these scripts are not like the other. Remember it. Not that far. AI player, maybe? No, that's the script that runs the AI in multiplayer. Maybe AI ship. Object. Anyways, it's in there somewhere. But there's a script in one of these things that says, like, how much damage per second the beam does when attacking other ships. I think I have it set to, well, it's still set to default, but I think eventually I'm going to set to like 60 or something. I think that's going to be the plan. But anyways, we want to go back to the game. I want to go to let's see here, home player. Go to my custom map that I accidentally broke, but yet it still works. So I used it to play without computers. Boop. And we're just gonna make Missile Destroyer. Just gonna make 10 of these. 50, 60. 70. 80. So there's. Boop, boop. Yes. I use that more or less for just the testing and the Homeworld mod stuff. Originally, this was a map I was making for the RP, which is why it's called RP Episode 1, Act 1. And then I ended up just using it for everything. Am I still tied in? No percussion. Cool. So ignore Karak in the background, and ignore the fact that we're on the edge of the nebula. It's just what this map has turned into.
Standing by.
Okay, missile destroyers. Over here.
Understood. Reporting for duty.
Missile Corvettes, aka Ion Corvettes.
Understood.
Here. Into position.
Standing by. Coordinates confirmed. Destination locked in.
Alright.
Reporting.
100 Ion Corvettes versus 10 Missile Corvettes. Let's see what happens.
It's your call. Reporting required. Ready for orders.
Oh god, the lag.
Awaiting assignment.
On the missiles. Go, beams, go! Concentrating.
Reporting.
We're doing a lot of concentrated fire. We thought multi-beam frigates were. Got nothing on Ion frigates that can't pay attention to where they're going. I saw that.
Ready for orders.
Beam them up! Beam them up, Scotty! See, now that is a work of art.
Receiving.
So many beams are killing the missile corvettes quickly. Ion corvettes.
Destroyer lost.
Aaron's
Destroyer lost.
Aaron's automatic tapes are playing. Ignore that.
Destroyer lost.
Okay.
Destroyer lost.
beams are very
Destroyer
powerful.
lost.
I believe they do 45 DPS.
Destroyer lost.
They just do 45 of constant DPS.
Destroyer lost.
Target destroyed.
Destroyer
Holding
lost.
pattern locked in.
Okay, just out of curiosity, quickly would they kill the Trinigrator carrier?
Destination confirmed.
Only lost 4 of them. Crap. We may have a new contender for the World Wars tournament. Just saying.
Target confirmed.
Here comes the Heart of Doom. I hope you ordered your last pizza.
Awaiting assignment.
Go, my Trinigrators. Go. Kill the real master. Not too bad. Only like half of them are shooting right now. They're not close enough. It's doing some damage to a super capital. Yeah, he's just chilling. Honestly, this background music that's going on right now, pretty good for what's happening. It's so cool.
Attack complete. Entering holding pattern.
Okay, they killed that thing pretty quickly. Alright, I have a question I must find out. Otherwise I will not be able to sleep tonight. Do you think 100 of these can beat a Bentusi? Honestly, do you think 100 of these can beat 5 Bentusis? Let's find out. I believe the Missile Corvettes have 9,000 health, I want to say. Bentusi has 3 million health.
Standing by. Reporting for duty. Understood. Coordinates confirmed. Reporting. Destination locked in. Reporting.
Move the Bentusis into position.
Reporting. Standing by. Understood. Underway.
Oh, don't do that.
Coordinates confirmed.
Get up here. Oh, Bentusi is much higher. I believe what we calculated, each one of these should have 44 DPS. The Bentusi's each ion beam does about as much damage as a heavy cruiser. But yes, they are much more powerful.
Ready for orders.
And the only problem is Bentusi's kind of have a hard time of attacking multiple ships. So they actually have like a break, like a couple seconds break when they kill a ship to target a new one. So this is gonna be interesting.
Standing by.
What happens?
It's your call. Waiting assignment.
Oh god, we're still fast.
Confirmed.
Yep.
Responding.
A lot of beams. Also, I also just realized I have to reduce the damage of these guys because when we calculated how much damage these things do when we were using the ion cannon frigate, that was with one beam. These guys shoot 2 beams, which means they're doing 88 DPS, which is why they're killing things so quickly. So I need to adjust that. That's an easy adjustment though. They are killing them quickly when they target them. He does have a lot of maneuverability. Honestly, this is really cool to watch. Just see all these little ships going around shooting beams at each other. I wonder if there's a way to actually reduce the size of the beam too. Because right now I think it's using the same size as the ion cannon frigate. I don't know, man. I don't know, Pride. That's something we can test around. They do. They do fire continuously. They kill the ship so quickly that it doesn't last that long. I have not nerfed, and if anything, I have buffed the Bentusi. The DPS is still the same from vanilla, but the health they have is 3 million instead of 300,000. I was thinking about buffing them, but then I realized how much DPS they did, and I'm like, Bentusi don't need to be buffed. They're Bentusi. This one's getting concentrated on by a lot of ships. Yeah, I think that's why they're killing him so quick. What's this Bentusi trying to concentrate on? I think he's trying to concentrate on one of the ones down here. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. I think he wants to fight this one. Get him, Bentusi! It's funny the one, but like I want that target, but it's moving too quickly. Moving over here. Not creepy at all. Down to 57. Have Bentusi's died yet? We are nowhere near close to dying. By default, Riley, the Bentusi moved 10,000 meters per second. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I have set them to where they're supposed to be for like a mothership class. They move 750 meters per second, which is still incredibly fast. That's like as fast as fighters, but at least now you can control them if you use them in game. When they're dead fast, they just run into things because they're just too fast for the game to handle. But yeah, if you see the beams hit these, like when he actually targets them, it happened really. Not bad, we're down to 49. This is with the overly buffed ion frigates, or ion ion corvettes. Oh yeah, Bride's right. They did use to nuke a large area when they died. Weren't exactly designed to die. And that was because there was no explosion script for them, so they just kill everything around them. I think I fixed that in my mod though. When they die, they don't kill everything around them. Still a lot of these guys focusing on this one. It is interesting that the Bentusi are only used for cutscenes, yet they're still a pretty capable ship. Buddy, I think your beams are a little off. Just saying. Oh yeah, that's true. Cow Stowe, and almost, technically almost one shot at the Bentuzi heavy cruisers, or the Beast heavy cruiser to kill. Severely weakened it. 38 Missile Corvettes left. Imagine getting a disturbance in the hyperspace signature, and you investigated an area and you saw this. Just a bunch of Bentuzis trying to fight pirates with modified weapons. I'd probably just look at it and be like, nope. Reporting back to Agara, letting him know I didn't find anything important. Just hyperspace out. And you're dead. Didn't actually die. You got away. Okay. It's up a little bit. Watch the majestic Bentuzi slowly slaughter a bunch of modified ships. No.
We're low on fuel. We're low on fuel. Running out of juice here.
Oh, the Tyrannic Raiders are running out of fuel. I forgot the fuel's still turned on. Oh, you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself, boys. Boom, 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 boom. 8 left. Sorry, young ship. We'll die. The Bentuzis were too quick. I was trying to say something epic. And now this guy will definitely die from all those. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Not coming to your funeral. Will be turned to ash. Well, the Bentuzis won that by a pretty far margin. A lot further margin than I was actually expecting. Yeah. Yep, I think you're right, Rally. We can actually check that out right now if you're curious, because I know where the coding is for that. But first I need to fix the Missile Corvettes, because I made the calculation based off of 1 ion, not 2. So I need to quickly fix that so I'm not so OP. This is supposed to be 1.5. 2. Is there a small ion cannon? That's sound type. Bullet length, bullet range, bullet speed, bullet lifetime. Okay, this is where you can make physical beams. You can give your ion cannons a mass, and it'll start pushing things around. Just in case you were curious. If there's anything here about the size of the cannon. There's the sound type, but that's not a visual thing. Pretty sure it's not a visual thing. Unless it's bullet type. Yeah, check the heavy cruiser. See if it's different. Nope, bullet beam. Okay. Gun. New gamble. Sure. And the cool thing is, World is one of those rare games that can accept negative values. We're going to test something real quick. But let's see what happens if we set the bullet mass to a negative value. Just because I want to. I don't think we can pull up in Tuesday. Might be able to pull a an ion cannon frigate. Oh, there's 40 iron array frigates that spawn on the map anyway. I never got rid of. Okay. Let's do something dumb. Multiplier, skirmish. I gotta flip the map so it knows to not spawn any AI, because I don't know. Old motherships.
Standing by.
No!
Reporting for duty.
Gotta program the iron array frigates in hyperspace.
Understood.
I guess we'll wait for them to lazily make their way over there.
Coordinates confirmed. Destination locked in. Reporting.
No!
Standing by.
That one.
Destination locked in.
Alright, we have 100 modified iron array frigates, each with negative 10 on their negative 10 mass on their ion cannons. Let's see what the heck happens.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Well, it's definitely freaking out. Not being pulled in any direction yet.
Reporting.
It's definitely confusing the ships that keep getting hit by it. Tornado frigates! Or tornado corvettes. Alright.
Ready for orders. Reporting. Await destination confirmed.
Stabilizers offline! Let's see what happens if we hit a super capital.
Target confirmed.
Oh, feeling it. Feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Being pulled yet, though.
Standing by.
Definitely not being pulled, but it's definitely being tickled. Oh, wait. Being overwhelmed. We overwhelmed the stabilizers. Now it's just having a party and being tickled all over the place. Very interesting. Honestly, I nerfed these things and they still do a ridiculous amount of damage. But then again, it is 100 of them shooting it.
Target destroyed. Entering holding pattern.
Alright, well,
Ready for orders.
can we move at Bentuzi?
Target. Reporting for duty.
That is the real question. I think that's a big negatory. Not even budging. Although a big chunk of them aren't close enough to really do the thing. Yep. Not even gonna budge. Doesn't even affect it.
Awaiting assignment.
You guys actually... My god, you
We're low
can.
on fuel.
Well, let's see what happens if we tell them to kamikaze into it.
We're low on fuel.
Not budging. But this guy has so much health. Amazing. Alright, I gotta set that back to normal. We will not be rammed! That's what he's really thinking about. But yeah, if you want to make a physics beam, there you go. Set that to negative. It'll freak everything out. Okay, but that should be set the way it's supposed to be. It did kill the iron array frigate quickly, but again, it was 100 of them shooting it, so if it wasn't that many, it probably would have lasted a lot longer. Okay. Anyways, it is 1 o'clock for me, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. It's been a lot of fun. We made some progress on Mission 5. We got the missile guys working, kind of. I mean, they work with a different weapon, but I still can't get them working with their missiles, so I guess this is just going to have to do. So, yeah. Hopefully next time we'll do one more run of Mission 5, reduce some of the defenses, so I can actually beat it. And then we'll start working on Mission 6 next time I want to do this Homeworld Development stream. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, this is Captain Soapon signing out. Glad you had fun, Riley. I had fun too.